Okay, this is the acid test. Is it working? Do I sound crackly? Hopefully it doesn't. I can hear the playback of the music is fine again. Hoping it will. This is kind of the only way I can test it. It needs like everything open to see whether it's broken basically. All good? No crackles? Love to hear that. I don't know what happened. Just started the computer that time and it was all there. Gives us some volume range. It's good to have, isn't it? Sounds good so far. I mean, I'll be able to tell if it goes wrong because it's just the way that the music starts crackling. Definitely an OBS thing because if I close OBS and then just play Spotify, it's when it's open. It must be the way that the resources are being used by the computer. Something to do with how much OBS is pulling in, maybe dropping out slightly. Is that just me not talking close enough to the mic though? But yeah, okay. Keep an eye on it basically. We listen to the music. Playback's fine for me, so that might just be a noise gate. I've moved stuff around. Let me move it close. But yeah, I'm hoping it's back. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. I'm going to go to Football Manager because we need to play this game before things break again. Basically, we'll go from there. All I did was I restarted the computer. I restarted everything. I unplugged the Go XLR, plugged it back in again, and I checked for any updates. There was a Stream Elements update that needed doing, but I don't think that would be it for OBS. But I updated that, and it seems all right. Oh, is the mic a bit low? Maybe I can turn it up slightly. It does seem like it's being a bit weird, actually. Yeah, the mic. Like it's not as much pulling through from it, is it? But God bless to turn it off and back on again. Yeah, I can turn the music down a little bit as well, so the mic's. Yeah, I don't know. It seems to be like mic usually gets picked up by more than it is on there at the moment. That does seem to be a bit weird. I can turn it up. Is that better? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. It does look like it's struggling a bit, but I feel like that seems different. Is that better? Hopefully. How you doing, James? How you doing, Delta? Guys, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. I know with these things, it's annoying. It's annoying for me as well. We move. Let's play some Football Manager. Yeah, please just shout with these things because I need to try and fix them. Like that does look like it's been a bit weird for me. I wouldn't know why, but who knows? Maybe I just need to put my gain up a little bit. But if that's fine, then we'll work with it, won't we? This is what I've done in the save, by the way. Some Football Manager talk for a second. I've played a lot of games since last stream. I think we were finishing January in the last stream, last Sunday. So I've played Feb, basically. We've done very well with Wolfsburg. We've won every game apart from one, which is an away draw at Cologne. I decided to stop here. I know, Football Manager talk. I've decided to stop now because we've got RB Salzburg, our energy drink rivals, but from the other league, in the Champions League round of 16. We've actually got a knockout. We've got the Champions League knockouts, and then only a little bit left of the season. So today plus Saturday. By the way, the stream this weekend is going to be on Saturday rather than Sunday. That is because my sister and her husband are coming down to stay this weekend. So I'm going to do it on the Saturday before they arrive, and then rather than the Sunday one. So write that in your diaries. Football Manager on a Football Manager stream. How indulgent. It really does feel like that, doesn't it? To be honest, because this is our we're having another go at the stream. We're into Football Manager talk in 6 minutes. It is definitely a record for us. But yes, we are going to play these games. I'll just catch you up on what I've done with the other teams as well. Not as well, I won't lie. February was 3 wins, 2 losses for Wolves. We beat Sheffield United and Liverpool. That's pretty good. We then lost to Manchester United and beat Birmingham in the Cup and then lost to Spurs in the league. Isn't as good. Who are you and what have you done with Clates? I know. Feeling smug. Oh, very smug, Mark. Yeah, football-wise. I hope you're well, being 13 points clear. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. It's good. I'm not sure I knew you had a sister. Lovely plans, though. Yeah. Yeah. It's John in a dress. It's not John in a dress. No, it's not. Although I'd be absolutely fine if John wants to come down and wear a dress. Oh, I'm all fine with that. It's all good. You sure we can't go to a VAR review? What, for John in a dress? I mean, he was here before. He might be here now. See if you can find him. I went to get food and we're back. We sorted. I think so, RMA. Yeah, I think. We'll see. We're going to find out. So yeah, they've done okay. They sit 5th. Debut season. What did I say? Dabe's season in the Prem. and Wolves are sitting pretty in the European spots. It'd be really cool if we could snatch a Champions League spot. We might get 5, remember, but it also might not happen. I got a coffee in the break. I didn't actually finish. I've nearly finished my coffee in the break. I don't know why we had a break after 10 minutes. Maybe we should factor that into every stream. Say a quick hello. Everyone goes off, gets coffee, has a little break, and we come back again. I'm into that. I think that's a good idea. Just a little catch up, and then we'll do the real business. This isn't the real. The real business of the stream is everything but the Football Manager. I know this. You know this. We all know this. Add in Skilly. Hope you're good. Ollie, Debbie. Yeah, it's the Debbie C's. That's horrible. Wish my work did a 10-minute then break, then 10 minutes again. I think that's the way that the world would function a lot better, honestly. Yeah, the mic spikes do look like they are being a bit odd. Like they're cutting off really quickly. It's like the noise gate is being a bit odd, but hopefully it's not too. I might just need to play with it, but maybe not on stream. Doing well, my friend. Hope you're good too. I'm well. I'm very well overall. The stream being broken isn't what I wanted, but overall, I'm good. That's really loud. Leone. Wow, chat. If you were ever, I say this a lot, if you were ever to do emotes for a resub, it might have to be now. Leone, tier 3, 62 months. That is not a peasant. I'm going to go out there and say it. Do some emotes for the goat that is Leone. Hope you are, my friend. Hope you are good. Did you break the stream? Yes, but fixed it. Ish, I think. But yeah, the stream did break. It's a bit. The final one, Wolfsberger, we have done quite well. We did go out of the Champions League, though. I played the first Champions League knockout with Wolfsberger. We drew away at Atletico Madrid. Like, Mateta scored. Onyeka scored. They scored again in the 90th minute, and then we lost 4-2 in the home game. So that's just one of those that we went out. We got Atletico Madrid in the playoff rounds. It's a bit annoying. We then did beat Lausanne 4-0 and Young Boys 7-1. So we made it a bit better. So yeah, we are pretty much on the home straight for the seasons now, and I'd like to get them done so that we can do transfer stuff, because that's the fun thing. I am going to sign Alvaro Fernandez on a permanent, I think, because we can, and I feel like for 4.7 million, he's been a good squad player for us, so I'm going to do this, I think. See if we can get his wages down a little bit by doing, you can have a relegation release clause, and then maybe more in, yeah. We go for that. Good. Have you plugged the Clatron yet? I have a little bit, but not loads. Chat, if you join the Clatron, you can support me, but also there is a very limited drop of spineless hoodies, blackout hoodies. There's a link to it in the chat just there. If you become a member, a Clatron member, even just a £2 member, you can get yourselves access to the hoodie early to make sure that you get one. Few people have got them. Very exciting. So there is also on the Clatron. I haven't actually put it on there yet, but if you are, I'll show you. In fact, maybe I'll show you an image instead of what is on there. I don't want to give away the shop because that's where the early access comes from. But if you are a Clatron member and you go on the shop, there is also a access to the stickers that we talked about on Sunday, which is very cool. Can I show you the one that's like blurred so that it doesn't spoil them all? I got that here anywhere? Find it for you, I reckon. I've made some stickers, like I said I was going to on the Sunday and the rest of that day. I made stickers and they're really cool. So that we can take over the world and do our plan, which is to put the stickers everywhere and just see what happens from it. Where did I save these? Yeah, there's a folder called stickers. This is the stickers. You may be able to guess from the pixelated versions of them what the stickers are showing. How's the sizing for hoodies? I would probably go, I got a large and large is quite big for me, so I'd probably go a bit bigger than you would suggest, Stephen. I'd say they probably run a bit smaller, but like not far off. Like if you're a medium and you bought a medium, it'd be fine. If you want them a bit baggy, go a bit higher. Like I went to large as baggy, and I'm probably in between a medium and a large. I went to large and I'd probably want it a little bit baggier, if that helps at all. These are the 6 stickers that are available. You can buy them now, and if you buy a hoodie, you get some stickers thrown in with it too. Do you own any streamer merch other than your own? I've got a Joey Coley Pez United shirt via Zappacake. That's fun. Yeah, I've got like a Ben Fruit hoodie, and I think I've got like a Nick 2080 charity t-shirt. I think that might be it though. But yeah, you do get free stickers if you get a hoodie. Yes, absolutely. Considering covering up all the Bristol City Willem 2 stickers because apparently they're friends in Bristol. Go for. I think you should, Ollie. With like, can you guess what that top left sticker is? I know it's pixelated. I know it's hard to decipher. But can you work out what that top left one is? I reckon you might be able to. And also the bottom right one. In fact, all of them. Is it John in a dress? Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Ollie. Yeah, you might be onto something with that one. But yeah, that's all. That's all there. Here he is, by the way. Boom, boom, boom. Still scoring lots of goals. He's got 20 and 19 for us. I can do top middle. I think you might be able to do all. You really look at what they. He's got 27 and 28 all comps, 20 and 19. I really feel like we wanted to sell him, but I feel like he's become a stream hero now, and we might just have to keep him forever. Contract is for another 3 years, so I think he's just a hero at this stage. Yeah, very quick PSA. The hoodies will take a few weeks to be delivered. They're not going to be, they won't be too speedy because basically we need you, when you order them, we are going to, it's not like a merch company that will just ship them straight to you. We're shipping them, packaging them and doing them all ourselves. It will just take a bit longer. Like I will physically be taking them to drop them off, to post them type of thing. But that way it's much cooler and you get much, like the whole thing will be better. It's because they're not just like merch hoodies. They are actually nice hoodies. Hi doing Beyond, welcome in. Hope you're good. But yeah, Saturday we'll talk about them loads because I'll be able to actually show you like the website and stuff they're on. At the moment it's like pre-orders for people who are Patreon members to get an extra little bonus for being a Patreon. Oh, hand delivered from Clates, what a service. I mean, to be fair, if you live close enough, if you live within a 10-mile radius of me, I'll hand deliver them to your house. That might be a bit of a, that way you might be able to work out. No, that's fine, I think. If you live close enough that the drive isn't too far and you order one, I'll hand deliver it. I'll come around to your house and hand deliver it to you. How's that? You have to make me a cup of tea though. That's the one of those. Half of the 10-mile radius is C. Shh, don't dox me, Tom. Basically, if you live in the grounds of the mansion. Yeah, exactly. Grounds of the mansion. Like, does this look like the room of a mansion? I'm not sure it does. There he is, by the way. There. Very much. That song was going on. You were like, is he vibes in? No, this was how he was. He was literally lying like this. I'm having to move out the way, even though I've got an over-the-top camera. Also, he's got a blanket on his box now. Sit on there and. Good job I live in the sea, so hand deliver, please. I'm not sailing. It's true. Otherwise, could you give each parcel just a little kiss before handing to the postal worker? Yep, sure. Sure. Just a little. There you go. No sailing, got a kayak out. Okay. Young player of the month, we've got 2 and 3, and Chris Rigg got number 1. Lurking for a bit, all good. Chris Rigg being quite good is a thing that we like. They've replaced Archie Gray with Chris Rigg. We should probably just get him, shouldn't we? Music playing, by the way. Why do we have no music now? I know we do. It was just the start of this song where it didn't really play very loud. It is. Olivia Rodrigo's going for it. Okay, cool. We love Olivia Rodrigo. A bit late to that, but she's class. Can't believe it ruined my enjoyment of Pink Pony Club as the intro song for the stream as well. That was a shame. What exactly did you break on the stream? It was doing that Spotify thing again. Do you remember when I had to reinstall Windows on my PC? It was like that wasn't just the only issue, but one of the things was when we had OBS and Spotify open, Spotify wouldn't play back properly, and then it messed up the mic and made it all crackly and wouldn't work. It happened at the end of a stream once, and then from there everything else just started to go terribly wrong. It started doing that again. But I've restarted everything and reinstalled a few things and updated a couple of things, and it seems all right at the moment. But I'm just hoping it isn't the start of that all happening again. But who knows? It seemed to just be OBS this time. I closed OBS, Spotify was fine. Even with OBS open, YouTube wasn't even playing back properly. It was all crackly and broken up. And I know that that wasn't the case yesterday because I had OBS open and I recorded a video yesterday. And like I would have had OBS open all day and I'd be watching YouTube and stuff, so it wouldn't have. It definitely wasn't doing. But who knows? It seems all right again at the moment. Although I think my mic is settings on my mic have changed a bit. But I feel like it's not like not recognizing the audio the whole time. Mic keeps cutting out. Yeah, I feel like it's being a bit weird again. I don't know why or how to even. I can't really fix that on the fly either. Press Mike is being a part-timer. Is it being bad again now? Or is it just the same as it has been the whole time since we came back? Try and do anything about that? I don't even know if I can. Same but slightly more. Interesting. Let me do that. Does that help at all? Does that help? Does that seem better? I'm just going to open the threshold for the noise gate, basically. When you speak quietly, it's worse. Yeah. If I go, seems better. Maybe, I don't know why my noise gate would be changed, though. That seems a lot better. Okay, good. Yeah, cut off at the end. That'll be the noise gate. But why would my noise gate randomly change? Like, that's been the same for, like, weeks. And now I've redone this again and it seems to have changed it. If that's loads better, that's good. It should. That might even be. Is that even better now? Just shout at us. I mean, that is an option, isn't it? Okay, it should open at lower. And I want the closed threshold. Do I want that to be... Okay, let me know. That should be better now, though. It shouldn't cut off at the end of words as much, but just yeah, let me know if it's still noticeable. Tell me, and I can keep trying to tweak it. Maybe. Otherwise, I'll have to shout at you. I just don't know if maybe there's a noise gate on both. Oh, I'll tell you what I could do here as well. Definitely clearer. Is that clearer still? You might be able to pick up more background noise, but there isn't loads of background noise, so it should be okay. Anyway, thanks for being my helping me just fix things today, basically. Right, let's continue and let's try and let's play these Wolfsberger games, which are going to be big, scary games. I'd like to go through in the Champions League if possible. You see, I think that's where we should focus as well. Focusing on trying to get. I mean, we're not really in a title race here because... Oh, actually, we are closer now. Bayern are only 5 points ahead. What do you think? It is, isn't it, Stephen? You're right. Do you reckon we can get a title race on the go here? Only 5 points behind with 10 games to go. Do we play Bayern? No. We beat them recently, though. That's why it's closed the gap a little bit. Interesting. Do we play Leipzig? We play Leipzig straight after this. Look at these energy drink derbies, by the way. Salzburg, Leipzig. We're going on a title charge. Okay, first game. This is the Salzburg away leg. We need to pick a team. Naipan's back from injury now. He is a little bit tired, though, but fitness test not required. We are still missing... Oh, Bargy was missing. He's back now, though. We can bring him back in. Teller scored 3 in a row. Now that I've mentioned it, he's not scoring all stream. That is probably true, yeah. Teller's top goal scorer, by the way, from the left this year with 21. Piper's got 14. Sesko's got 20. That's pretty good, isn't it? Phil Foden in DM. Some transition for the world. I know. Crazy. He's done all right in there. Annoyingly, he got injured this year. But when he does play quite well. Even with his lack of tackling ability. Hopefully, he can... Due can now play there a little bit as well. So... That's another option for us. Hi doing, Tony. Welcome in. Do we have more subs? I think we do. Ollie makes the bench. Maria I love as a libero. Interesting. Maria's annoyingly not as good as he is in real life on the game, I don't think. He's just a solid like backup for us, I think. He's a fringe player for us, but When he has played, he's done all right. He's a cool player to have in the squad as just a squad player, though. He's just not as good as Mascara. Or actually, Robert Renan's been great for us. Really good for us. Who's he wanted by? Salzburg and Chelsea. That might be big money in the summer. We could replace him with, like, Hato could play centre-back maybe, and then you sign a new left-back. I don't hate that as an idea. Getting, like, a more attacking-minded left-back, and then you play Hato in the middle, potentially in the summer. Although Robert Renan is our captain. Oh, well, thank you, Stephen. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you for the 31 months. Appreciate you. Let's go with this team. Let's go and play a Champions League knockout game. I don't hate it. Yeah, me neither. I kind of, we don't have, just because someone turns 24, we don't need to sell them though, do we? That is kind of how I'm feeling about Robert Renan. I brought Wrexham to win the Champions League and the Premier League by 27-28. Can you suggest me another fun long-term save? You could do Worms from the German lower leagues and see if you can win the Champions League with them. That's an idea. Right, here we go. First attack. Tobias down the right-hand side. Pushed away. Oh, my words. Veronaipan, very close. All worms, aren't we? We are all worms, aren't we? George Ezra. A strange old shout. I think the playlist today, by the way, is Olivia Rodrigo Good For You Radio on Spotify. So we're going to leave it up to Spotify, the Spotify gods to guide us in our playlist today. Is that all of the fans we've got, by the way? The corner there. One tiny little corner. In the yellow and green. I don't know why it'd be like, I don't know, maybe it's all right. Is the mic okay? You've got no fans. No, apparently not. We've got no goals yet either, though. It'd be nice to score a goal. There's Matthias Tau losing the ball, which I blame Ollie for. Spotify Gods decides off fate. Yes. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It's bounced through. It's off the bar. Fabio Silva, who we sold to them, by the way. Got an idea for my next save. Winning the Champions League, not spending a penny on transfer fees from Scottish League 2. That sounds horrible, but doable. I did a couple of years ago, I did the Plymouth free transfers only save, and we got like, I think we did. I assume we won the league where I would have finished it. Like, we got pretty far with it. You can get there. It's just really have to invest in your youth and then wait for those young players to come through and be really good. Like in that Berwick save, if we'd carried it on for another 10 years, we would have actually established ourselves as even better. Probably would have won a Champions League because we were getting some really good youth intake players. And when you're in the Premier League and you still get those, you then get some really good ones, don't you? Need your ranking. Rodrigo, Roan, Sabrina, Charlie XEX, and Billie Eilish. Chat, help me. This is a big question. This is a big question. Let's just enjoy them. No need for a comparison. That is so true. I think I'd go. If we're talking about how many, I don't know, it's difficult. What we ranking them on? My favourite is Olivia Rodrigo, I reckon, out of those. Then Sabrina, then Chapel Roan, then Charlie, then Billy. I reckon that would be my list. You're actually not far off the order that you've written it in there. That sounds like Real Madrid's frontline in 5 years. I just don't like, I like Billie Eilish. I just don't like many of Billie Eilish's songs as much. Like, depends what we're talking about. As a celebrity, as like a pop star, Billie's right up there, I reckon. But as the songs that, whether I like them, I just don't like them as much. Then, and like, if you do that, like Sabrina Carpenter is like why is she so good at being famous? You know what I mean? I don't know. Your rankings in the chat, please. This is important. This is what we talk about on a Thursday morning. Sounds like Real Madrid's frontline in 5 years. Yeah, when I was like, Rodrigo, Roan. We've scored! Rooney Bargy! Champions League knockout goal from Rooney, back from injury. Come on. Sorry, we just got a bit distracted from the actual conversation there by by Football Manager for a second. Weird. Right. Rooney Bargy, weird little bounces to the back post and he pops it in the net. Up the onion, indeed. Did you know, by the way, Rooney Bargy was born in Kuwait and is half Syrian? No reason that I know that, but I'm just saying. I did find that out the other day whilst playing a Football Manager save, making him very much Asian born. Good, eh? Born in Kuwait City, half Syrian, making him eligible for, say, if you were going to do a save where you could only sign Asian players. In my head, anyway. Sabrina Carpenter has the decade of Disney kid training for Celebna. She does, yeah, that is true. Gone down the Bargy rabbit hole, yes. Charlie, XCS Songwriter of the Year and sat in 4th. I failed you, Charlie. Rip my brat summer. Well, the thing is, I know, that's it, isn't it? But also, if you look at some of Charlie's lyrics, they are a bit simple as well. I hate awards. They're so, like, this is literally the nature of the beast, but they're so subjective that people put so much on them, but it comes down to, like, one person's decision at the end of the day with these things. It's like the Ballon d'Or. The joke. Oof. Morning all, what have I missed? Did not know there was a stream today and woke up late. Reese, it's all good, my friend. You can join in whenever you like. That's part of it, isn't it? You don't have to be here from the start. You're not going to miss loads. There's barely going to be any Football Manager played in that time. In fact, there was a stream and then there was... You've already missed an entire stream at this point. Billy, Chapel, Olivia, Sabrina, Charlie, but Espresso is such an early 80s roller skating throwback bop and I'm here for it. Agreed, yeah. Agreed. I don't hate that. Billie Eilish is the best songwriter of the group. Yeah, quite true, actually. Billie's written big songs for lots of people, hasn't she? They've equalised, by the way. It was Reece Nelson. No, it wasn't. It was João Palhinha, but Reece Nelson has got the assist. Reece Nelson, the name of gambling's dog, famously, of course. Bargy! Oh, he's headed it over. You've seen 4 of the 5 live. Love that for you. Right, Jarrell Hato's knackers. We'll bring on Soler. It's a bit late to do this, but we move. In fact, both midfielders need to come off because they are both very tired. We'll do Martel to be a bit more... A draw's fine here, isn't it? Let's give Gift Orban a go to just score a goal. He's barely played, so let's do it. I think Sabrina just gets how to get eyes and ears on her brand. Exactly. For her, how she is being... Like, she's the best at being a celebrity, I swear. She's like a... what do they call it? An industry plant. She just, you know... That's it. She just gets it. Well done and remembered, admin. Nelson forever. You're welcome. Nelson forever indeed. Right, 1-1 draw away at Salzburg is fine as long as we get the business done back at home. We'll take that. That's all right. Atletico and Monaco have drawn. Ferran Torres has got a hat-trick away at Fiorentina for Barcelona. And Juventus are going to knock out Leipzig, which is nice. I think our next game is just the away leg. The home leg, it is. The return leg, I should call it. I bought FM24 yesterday and it's very complicated to the console version, which I got a logo pack and skin pack. Is there any way to skip the 23-24 season and go to the current season in the Premier League? And I tried to sell Darwin Núñez and nobody wants him. There's a lot to unpack there, Havertis. So what was the actual question? Is there any way to skip to the 23-24 season? There is, but you have to download a database. If you want to just do that, you could just... I mean, you could holiday a year. Yeah, where to start? To answer the question, not really. There are up-to-date databases, but if you found it complicated to play the game with logo packs and skin packs, Google FM Scout or... Yeah, FM Scout will have one, I'm sure. Google FM Scout updated FM24 database. And from there will be a few of them linked. And it will have in there, when you download them in the README, there'll be instructions on how to actually do it. But yeah, it is possible. It is possible. And Darwin Núñez, I can't help with that one. I'm sorry. What are you doing, mate? Lenny's on his way out. Is Lenny on the move? He was, yeah. Right. Alvaro Fernandez is going to be done, confirmed permanent as our backup left back. I'm on a laptop. It's a bit laggy. Would you know why? It's probably my broken stream, to be honest. No, I don't know really. No, I don't know. I saw the shirts jittering left. Did you? Is that how you saw it? Yeah, he's just squeezed past there to go in. I don't think you can see where he is. Lenny. By the door over there. Oh, no, he's here. There he is. Look, look. He's here. He's on the move. All right, mate. Want to come up? Does he want to go up here? He might want to go up here. Where he likes to sit, but he doesn't seem to want to do it at the moment. It's any world and we're just living in it. It is. I'm waiting for him to do either. He'll either... no, he's just going to sit there. He's just going to sit here, look. This is why he's such a king. Look at that. How much... like, how royal and regal does he want to look? Sat there. Right. His lordship, exactly. I'm gonna get him some steps so that he can we can put some steps there so that he can walk up them, or put them behind there so that he can walk up to them. This Spotify player is hitting different on Thursday morning. It's nice, isn't it? It's good. Anyway, well, can you see him in this shot here? No. Just know he's there, basically, chat. Right, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's go. I don't know if we've got games in between, but I feel like we should concentrate on this Salzburg game, maybe. Ooh, what about that Lucas Acuna? Does he want to join yet? No. He does not. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Gabriel. Or Gabriel. Probably could be Gabriel, couldn't it? Right, Samu's out injured. That's annoying. We've got a game in 3 days against Fulham. He's just looking at me. Like this. You right? Hey, Clates, love the YouTube content. Never watched your streams before. Well, welcome in. Hope you're good. Much of the same, really, to be honest. Oh, that's actually quite a good bid. £12 million for Marino Zivkovic. When would that happen? When would that go through? That would go through in June. Liverpool just sacked the manager, did they? I didn't see that. What type of save is this? This is a... there you go. There's a link to it there. Sadly, no cup songs here. Fair. Oh, the women's... oh, it was the women's manager. Did they actually? That seems weird. Seems weird. Would be unsettled if I didn't do it. How much did I buy him for? He's barely played. He's an okay backup, but I don't think he's going to become a really good backup. I think I might just say yes to this. Really wants to go. £12 million. We'll pay a little bit of his wages, but that's sort of okay. Let's do that. They have had a really weird season, yeah. Only won 4 of 14. Is it Beard? Is that his name? Yeah, I suppose it makes more sense, but yeah. Trebled your money, exactly. It's not too bad, is it? Probably offer him out in case somebody else wants to sign him for a bit more. Yeah, a little bit of profit. Can't really complain, can you? He's also not had the expected financial backing. Yeah. That has to be one of the weirdest and greatest concepts of a save I've ever seen. It's really, really fun. Like, we are managing with, look, 3 managers for the 3 different teams. It is so much fun. It is a lot of admin, but I'm not sure it's worked the best for us as a stream save, just because I've not been able to stream enough to make the most of it, I don't think. Like, if we had more momentum and just were able to stream loads in one go, then that would have been great. As a save to play, it's so good. Like, I would love to I might do one of these at some point just without any content on it, because it is really fun. Like, the fact that we've built such amazing teams in 3 different leagues now, and there's the interchangeability between the players. Like, if I show you this Wolfsberg team here, in fact, let's go to Wolves. There's like Trasoldi is up front for Wolves here, who is on loan from Wolfsburg, joining permanently, having been at Wolfsberger initially, but loaned to Wolfsberger for 2 seasons, then loaned to Wolves, and now he's joining permanently. So he will have been at all 3 of the clubs in our network and scored goals in all of them. Well, I suppose he never actually got to play for Wolfsburg, but probably later in his career we can move him back there, can't we? It's just so, yeah, it's really cool. I'm in my first ever youth academy save with Tours FC, started in the 5th tier, now in the 4th, having finished 2nd twice in the league with only 1 promotion. It's reminding me of how difficult the Berwick save is. Yeah, It's basically that, Gabriel. That Tours one's really interesting at the moment now as well, because they've just been liquidated and gone bust, haven't they? Which is a shame. Just went into admin, yeah. They've just been removed from the league or something, wasn't it? Is it fully liquidated? Yeah, fully liquidated, yeah. Like the French football's in a mess, isn't it? Yeah, basically, Gabriel, that is exactly, that save was so good because it was so tough. Like, I'm really yeah, I think as a whole save, as a whole piece of work, it's a really good save. I'm gonna do like a collated version of that video, of all of the videos. It'll be like massively long, and I'm gonna put it on a new channel just called like Clates Collated. Do you know how I've done before videos where I've just put the full series all together and then just put it out on the main channel? I'm gonna just see whether, it works on a new channel. I was gonna call it Collates, and then I thought that's a bit difficult for people to know what it is, so I've just called it Clates Collated, and I feel like there's enough of a pun in there that you can kind of see it. But that's basically what my idea was, Ollie. I had the same thought. But if you want to go and find it, it is a channel right now. I don't know what the link is. If you search for Clates Collated, you'll find it probably. But I'm just gonna put the each series I do is just, I'm just gonna collate them all together and put them out on there. If people watch it, great. If they don't, then it's no real loss, I suppose. And like, I might do like compilations of, you know, when I was finding all of the best new gens, I might compile all of those videos into one long video type of thing. Basically gonna become a selling league now as they need the money. What, France are, yeah. I think the goal is to build the spineless brand. Of course the goal is to build the spineless brand. I'm guessing you're trying to make these 3 clubs the best clubs in the world. Not necessarily, JP. We're trying to make one of the clubs the best club in the world. Like, if we make, like, the moment Wolfsberg are at the top of the chain because they're in the Champions League, but eventually you probably think that Wolves would become number 1, and then you want to get like Wolves winning the Champions League, Wolfsburg going far in the Champions League, and then the other team becoming like a feeder club into them and using it that way. Ideally, you'd have all 3. That'd be amazing, but that's one of those. That Wonder Kid vid was some effort. How was that like 15 months ago? I know. Yeah, I know. Right. It's mad, isn't it, how time is just going past with these things, though. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna see how that does with collating the videos together. I've got the Weymouth one up and ready to go. I just need to like put the thumbnail and everything else on it and set it out, and then I'll do the Berwick one and some of the other ones too. I see we broke 90k. We did. We are nearly, actually. In fact, chat, ! YouTube. We are nearly at 92k, 91,909 right now. We are edging ever closer to that lovely 100,000 mark, and then we get a lovely play button that can go like maybe there. It needs to be in shot, doesn't it? We'll have a think about where it can go. I love the Berwick save, one of the best series I've seen. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate it, buddy. I'm done with uni in 2 months. Wow, that is crazy beyond. Yeah, and he's on the move again, by the way. He's by the door. What are you doing, mate? He's staring at the wrong, you know, when where the door opens, he's staring at the wrong end of the door, waiting for someone to open it. He's not the smartest. Right. Where is my usual left back? He's suspended. Let's insta result this game and get ourselves to the Salzburg second leg. It's difficult, but for having worked in French clubs quite a bit, a lot of the clubs want PSG to dominate because of finances. Yeah. Right, 1-3-1. Mateta scores again. Gruber scores again. This guy, by the way, 16 and 26 now, at the age of 17 years old. What a boy. Oh, is that bad? 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, not so bad. Then he has the spirit. He does, yeah. I'm just going to open the door so we can actually get out from the right side. He'll be back in a minute, asking to come back in, guaranteed. When he realises that Cat's probably on a call and he isn't going to get any attention downstairs and he isn't going to get any lunch, he'll be back in a minute. Right, when's our game? We've got Austria Vienna in 7 days there. When do we have our... must have Fulham coming up for Wolves, right? And he deserves a stream on his own. He does. I agree with that. I fully agree with that. Will you ever upload the spineless save data to Clatreon once retired? Yeah. Yep. If you want to, if you like, I know that people, oh, for God, he's rejected it and he's happy to stay. We could have got some lovely money there. Ooh, actually, Al Duhail, is that Qatar? Al Duhail want him. We might be able to get some money there. Let's just see. 9.6 million. Can I say? I might as well ask for the bid and see if we can see what happens with it. I'm currently trying to continue the Turkish Munchen save you uploaded. The registration issues that there needs to be 12 German players confuse me a bit when it's a Turkish only save. Yeah, Brad, I just register the just the under 19s. Like, you'll get an intake that won't be Turkish. There'll be German players in the intake. You can just register those 12 and then not have any Turkish players in your first 11. Yes, Ollie, exactly. Right, let's pick a team for this. Let's play Alvaro Rodriguez, maybe. No, no Samu. We've also got a few people injured and away here. So Archie Gray there. Joachim can't play, so maybe... Do you know what? Archie Gray's been good at right back. Do we have... Maybe Joe plays instead there. And then Lima comes onto the bench. How fit are you? How's the intake? Have we still not got to it yet? Oh, we haven't had it yet, but it must be close. We are in March now, so we are close to it. And I think it's... Well, we can check them in a second. I can't remember what they are, but I think they're all pretty good. I'm getting battered by Lambord and Abilene in the Rennes reserves. It's so hard. That's ridiculous, isn't it? I wish the intake was like your Beric one and the Turkish Munchen one generates. Yeah, that's because I guess it's not hard-coded in that one. That would be lovely. It would help a lot, wouldn't it? Just see it as an extra challenge, though, can't you? How's Baymon Baroda doing? We can check, can't we? Is the 424 good on FM? I'd say it's the most OP shape on FM. Like, you can make a 424 that's rubbish, but if you a 424 generally is the most OP that I've found. Right, Pafundi's back, so let's play him. I think we're gonna just see that basically the conversation is Rodriguez or Duran, but Duran doesn't score. Rodriguez does, so let's do that. Even better when you make it narrow, like the box, the 4-2-2, Stephen. Do you mean? Because I've seen that be really good as well. We've got a win here away from home. Rodriguez did indeed score. Yeah, the shaft. Exactly. Yeah, I've seen a few people use that. Rodriguez, Trasoldi with 2. Trasoldi with an 88th minute winner. And we have won again. We're right in there, you know. Right in there in the hunt for a top 4 place here. I'm in the year 2069 in a save. And the best tactic I've had is a proper Brexit 4-4-2. 4-4-2, yeah, I mean, to be fair, if 4-2-4 is effective, there's no reason why 4-4-2 would not be effective either, is it? So, like, I can see that. I can see that. Like, this 4-2-4 is just an elongated 4-4-2, really. It's so annoying. I've had 2 years of bad intakes, which really limits the progress of the save. Yeah, and you're just, like, waiting for the next year. I had a bit of that in the Beric save, where I was like, if we get a great player now, by the time we're in the Prem, it'll be really useful, and then you just don't, and you're like, well... Now it's like, because they take so long to get to the point of being usable, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Youth intakes here. We should be really optimistic about this good group of young players. A good intake with one striker that might be quite good. Not amazing at Wolves. Wolfsberg? Golden generation at Wolfsburg, though. Tried to change to a 4-3-3 in some of the worldy, fit in some worldy midfielders, but it was naff, so I shipped off one of the midfielders. Yeah, weird. Makes sense. I'm sniping a good intake player incoming using my Clatreon chip. Absolutely, yes. Maybe you want to go Wolfsburg. There's a striker who's a fine prospect and a defensive midfielder in this one. And that'll be in, it's in March, so it's this month. And then Wolfsberger, they won't be as high quality because it's Wolfsberger instead, but it's also an average intake. Oh, and we've had it already. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if I've even seen these guys. I think I missed this completely. How you doing, Chris? Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Do I get that? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the 100 bits. It has been a while. I hope you're well. We've got a couple here. We've got an Italian defensive midfielder called William Gesmondo, which is a great name. Quick sign them before they leave. Yeah, we need to. We do need to. I completely missed them. Future prospect. What wage does he want? Because that gives away how good they are sometimes. He's all right. Let's just sign him up. And Marcel Gulm is... yeah, that is true. He looks not as good. He's a slow winger. But we'll sign him anyway. Because he's apparently got... yeah, he's not as good. You can just tell by the wage that they want as well. Maybe it's today and we just hadn't gone to Wolfsburg yet. It actually might be. Oh, it actually is. No wonder I didn't see it. We literally just preempted it, Ollie. You're completely right. We've literally just got it today. How that is weird, though, that we managed to do that, wasn't it? But how does this affect LeBron's legacy? I don't know, Prezig. Okay, so an average intake. We literally just preempted that somehow. We've got a keeper called Mika DM. Clatron members do get to rename a regen. Yes, Brad. They do. Yusuf Turgut is another goalie. We've got 2 goalies in our top talents as well. Better question, however unprompted, is how is Paul Pogba involved in all of this? That's another good question. I don't know the answer, but yeah. Legacy improves with a... right. Excellent. He's a 5'9" rubbish keeper. I don't even want to sign him. Let's just check we didn't get a son as well. We are looking for somebody with the surname Fanny. Obviously. Wolfgang John is a great name. I'm going to sign Wolfgang John. For his name. What is DM? Okay, that's fun. We got that today then. I don't think people... I would say if you've got a rename, I'd probably save it for the Wolfsburg one or the Wolves one at the moment. Can I actually improve Wolves' youth recruitment, maybe? Can I improve anything? No. Oh, I can. I can ask about youth recruitment. Interesting. Let's get that done. By the way, I have been really working hard to try and improve these things. We're getting there. We're newly promoted and we're getting there with Wolves. I can actually get a couple more physios now. Wolfsburg should still be really good. It's actually dropped off a bit. Oh no, I'm still on Wolves. That's why. Didn't even change. Yeah. Okay, Wolfsburg is fine. Yeah, okay, it's better. Is Jeff Shee still at Wolves? I don't think so. I think we changed them, didn't we? The director is... yeah, it's Lucas Jurassic is the owner. Jer Bruno is the chairperson. Then randomly, Philip Lahm is a director here. I don't know why. I think Pav did that, and I don't really know why Philip Lahm is involved. And then also Thomas Wolf, of course. Was there a random Italian? Don't know. Wolfgang Fanny would be a better name. That is true. Is Pav being gifted his season tickets for being pals with the sporting director? I guess so, yeah. Right. We have got a second leg in the Champions League coming up, haven't we? Our final European team. I've been playing an online save with friends and the host accidentally left a thing with legends of the game to be generated at their origin clubs. I don't know if I explained it correctly. I know exactly what you mean. I know that mod. And it made it so much more fun as it kind of adds variety to our signings. Yeah, when you can like randomly Everton of gender a Wayne Rooney, it can be quite fun, can't it? I know what you mean. Like little things like that sometimes. You don't want to overdo it, but little things like that can make things quite fun. Let's see if we can get 12.5 million out of these. Let's do that. 12.5 mil for Zivkovic. Go to Al Duhail if he wants to. I didn't actually check if he wanted to go there or not. Too expensive. That could be a good signing for the summer, by the way. Yeah, I agree, Stephen. Being a boyhood Wolves fan, I should give my Patreon and I should save my Patreon thing until Wolves. Okay, sorry, that took me a while there. I dislike Wayne Rooney. That would not be fun. Okay. Gutierrez would be a good left back signing, but he might be a bit expensive. I was just thinking if we do stick Hato in at centre back in the summer, bring in a new worldy left back, that could be quite fun. Now, I love Vinicius Tobias, but we could probably improve at right back as well, couldn't we? Hey, Gemini, welcome in, buddy. Thank you. I'm glad you did. In my new save on an updated database, West Ham sacked Potter and hired Lopetegui. Great work. I mean, to be fair, Julian Lopetegui was the Scotland manager in that Berwick save. I don't know why. They went for him over me. And then they went for some random Scot, like David Hopkin or something instead of me. And then they went for Russell Martin over me. And I've never been so offended. The PTSD, exactly. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Pele comes through and you're like, everyone needs to try and get him. That's fun. Also, the Youth Academy save means spending all summer rejecting offers from League One clubs. I bet it does, yeah. Right. I don't care, Fabian, is what I'll say to that. It's March. What are you going to do about it? Oh, intake. We've got a Swedish striker called Christian Palmqvist, and I'm in love. Please be good. Please be good. He's got a great name, so I might have to... Right. Stephen has cashed his chip. I might have to say no and have quit. I might need to keep Christian Palmqvist because it's a fantastic name, but we'll see what Stephen comes up with. Please be good. 5-star potential, potentially. Next Ibra, next Isak. Please be tall. 5'9". 9 finishing. That's a shame. Left-footed as well. He's very Isak, but just not... I wish he was taller. That is like Messi quality. It might be, it might not be, to be fair. It might be. God damn it, Christian. He's got 18 determination, which gives him a chance. He does have time to grow, but he won't grow that much in height. He's very determined, which is nice. Christian Palmqvist. Why have we got a random Swedish player? Half German as well, which is fun. He's only 15. He won't grow in it. I'd love that to be a thing, but he just won't, will he? Oh, are we getting Swedish intake players because of Salatros, by the way? Is that why? Because I feel like we've had a couple there. Or was that in the other one? Maybe. That'll be a factor, yeah. Who is the head of youth development? I actually can't remember. Who is our head of youth development? I've gone to the wrong thing. Michael Gentner, who's German. I don't think he is, Reese. No, Gentner's the youth development. He's pretty good. Very much not Swedish. We have got a right mix in our coaching team, like, haven't we? Jakub Shaheen also looks really good. Yeah, we'll have a look at Shaheen now. Turkish left mid. Can play in a few different places. Have good tackling, because then I can play him deeper. Got 7 tackling. I want to play him here. Actually, he's got good pace. Dictates tempo. It's more of a midfielder, isn't he? Who just can't tackle. Maybe we should... What is he? Yeah. Well, who is DM? Left back? Again, he can't tackle. And can't... I suppose he can cross. Work rate, teamwork, are they okay? Maybe. By the way, if you want to rename a new gen, you can either use channel points, or you can become a Clatron member. And if you are, you get 1 per save. He can head the ball, yet can't jump. He could be a 10. The problem is that we're very kind of like wedded to our system of this 4-2-4. So I'm kind of like, whenever I look at a player, I'm basically looking, how can we fit them into that? So defensive midfielder here, where he's natural, kind of makes sense to me. Literally just the tackling. But saying that, we are starting Naipan, who's got 9 tackling. He's PSR profit. He'll be profit, yeah. I assume the rest of them aren't that good. Tristan Bunter. Vitor Rodriguez. Very naturally fit. He looks all right to me. I wish he was a bit faster, and he's obviously not got the potential. Yeah, that's a nice... That works, Leonie. Maybe that should be a command of some type, by the way. Also, he's 15, of course, yeah. Lennart Dernhofer. That sounds like a rename. Tim Marks. Nice. Another Swede in Rabbi Olgren. We've got a right back called Maicon, and he's rubbish. That's very cool, though. A Brazilian new gen called Maicon right back comes through. Jarno Doob is definitely a new gen. Yeah, Jarno Doob. And just Eddie as well. Yeah, the Diego Maradona Brazilian keeper, yeah. Kreshnik Allah. Are we naming all of these? I feel like we are. Patrick Vershing is fun as well. Florian Dreyer. Okay, this is a fun intake. I will definitely make sure if this wage is like 3K, we know that potential must be super high. Please be like that. 1.1. It's not. I don't think it'll be that high based on that. It could be still, but that makes me think it's not as high. Hopefully it will be good. Do you have twins on that intake? No. Is it the Shaheen? I mean, maybe. Emre and Jakob. That would be cool, but I don't think they will be. Wait, Wage actually has a say on that. I think so. He was born in Çorum or Çorum. Let's just see where Jakob was born. If it's Çorum, we're going to say they're twins. It wasn't. They were born somewhere else. And I assume on very different days. Okay, let's get Shaheen signed up anyway as well. So he wants the same. Interesting. Vitor Rodriguez, we might as well sign you as well. I feel like I should sign... You see how he only wanted a youth contract of 55 a week? This is when I add players as relations in the in-game editor. I mean, I get it. I do get it. It does just add like narrative and fun. And the game has manufactured that itself, hasn't it? And it's just you sort of RPing it a little bit. Unless it was birth on a plane. I mean, it could be. Let's give Maicon one because he's got a great name. I'm going to give... Who else did I want to give one to? Anyone? Any of these worth it? I suppose I can just let my my staff decide on the other ones, can't I? But yeah, Stephen, have a think about the name if you want to choose a name. There are basically with the names, I do need to sign them off, and if they are too super unrealistic, I won't do. And I hold the ones. Lennart Dernhofer, Stefan Pavquist. What do we think, chat? Problem with these names is that they become like... They become... I think we can go with that. I think that's all right. It's not far off, is it? Stefan... It's close to his real name. It becomes like two names so that when you see it on here, it gives it the entire name rather than just saying Pavquist, which is annoying, isn't it? I'm sure that Stefan was translated. That's smart. I see what you've done. Yeah. Maybe they got separated at birth. They're also born on different days, which kind of defeats that a bit, doesn't it? Palmquist is a quite common name. Is it? That's fun, Drummond. Thank you. Steph Pinkler is someone who stands to P. If anyone needs some surname inspiration. Sitz Pinkler and Steph Pinkler. I mean, we have had the Wolfsberger intake. We could do it there. Time zones. Okay. It's quite a long way. Quite a long way to go. When the Wolves intake is coming, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll just get you to do the recommended ones. The youth intake at Wolves says March as well, right? We won't be far away. You said no. What's wrong with you? Thank you. Right, youth recruitment's going to be improved here as well. That'll take that to... Does that do it immediately? Not yet. Isn't it April in England? I think it can be. I really feel like it does vary, though. It might be. No, it's still March. It is March. Also, how are they added in people in the database doing in-game? A few are doing quite well. Like Pavio Silva looks like he's got good potential. Lenny looks like he's got good potential. I'm not signing. I'm not going near those ones. I'm not signing them. The other things to keep an eye on, by the way, this is cool. Zlatko Tomic, who is 16, who is starting as the goalkeeper for Wolfsberger, has played 26 games now. He scored 5 goals. He takes pens. I think he got 2 goals in a game recently. When was it? Yeah, this game here. We won 7-1 and Zlatko Tomic scored twice. He was on a hat-trick. So that's what you can get if you name if you use your Clatreon benefits. That's good. He's improving. Garm signs a youth contract. Ooh. Who was the good one? Gesmundo was the good one here, wasn't he? I'd love to know what their actual potential is, but... What are his pens? I don't think they're that bad. Oh, no. Mateta's got flu. It was really nice. What that sounded like. Right, we've got the second leg. We are 1-1 from the first leg. We need to be We need to be on it here. Is everybody fit to play? What a song, by the way. John Felipe Mateta. Yep. Flew. I think we just go with that team. Chill out. What you yelling for? I usually measure how good a player's potential is with their initial price once they sign a contract. Yeah, by their value, you mean? Yeah, value is a good one. Value can be dictated a lot by the league reputation and things like that, though. So another good way to do it is if in this save, Ollie, another good thing to do in this save is to scout them by one of the other teams. So Zlatko Tomic, by the way, looks amazing. But if I scout him with Wolfsburg, I get quite a rubbish scout report on him, which shows that he's probably not that good, but he's going to be really good for Wolfsberger. So, yeah. Ollie, you are not a peasant. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Thank you very much for 54 bloody months. Here we go. 1-0. Christian Mosquera with the header. 2-1 to us on aggregate. Good start in our hopes to go through. What is it after this? Quarterfinals? I think this is last 16, isn't it? So quarterfinals if we go through. What a goal. I mean, it's just a near post header, but yeah. I get to sub to 2 streams in a row because I'm that loyal. You are. You are so loyal. Right. Nelson Viper injury. That's annoying. We do tell up front. We can do penis on. He's going to play on the left. Anyone when you become... Yeah, how did you even manage to do that, Ollie? I mean, it's good going. Tell me. Yeah. I reckon if we keep it tight now and not concede, we should be going through. I think you might be correct with that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and score more goals. But yes, I would agree with you. Half an hour in, we've had 3 shots, 3 on target. No. Looking forward to this Wolves intake now. Michael Owen is in the chat this morning. Thank you. No way, you got to get at least another goal. Yeah. I just don't think going defensive and trying to be solid in Football Manager is a thing you can really do anyway. Just rarely works, does it? Right, half time. Nothing else has happened. We've been quite defensively solid there whilst trying to score more goals. We've let them have 0 shots on target. What does Lenny think? I'm not sure. He's gone. He left. He hasn't actually tried to come back, I don't think, either. It worked for Liverpool in the second half versus City. Yeah, it's just not football. That wasn't on Football Manager, though, was it, Reese? That was real life. They're in a bit of space here. Ricardo Horta. Good tackle, but they've got it back again. This feels a bit goal to me. Maybe to us, though. Maybe to us. We've got players over here. Sesko's in behind. There it does feel goal. 2-0. We bring on Wataru Endo in that case. That is the dream, isn't it? Yeah. It feels goal, chat. I told you. Good finish. 2-0, 3-1. Happy days. Was it a penis assist as well? Even better. Even better. Kev, thank you for the follow. Right, we're going to get a third here. Mosquera header. He didn't win the header. Rubbish. Ato, smash it. Oh, my word, he did. Hit the bar. Up the penis. Yep. Once again, yeah, I know. One giant empty stand. I don't know why. Why is that empty? Are we, we're not extending the stadium, are we? Why is there just one big stand that's empty behind there? Right, 70 minutes. I've not done a sub. Let's do the bias for... Oh, no, not you. Let's do instead Murillo for Robert Renan. Let's get Doué on. Get Richard Rios on. We've got one more sub, which will be... Soler. I'm not sure it is the away fans, because there's another empty stand here. Look, when it comes around, look, there's another one there. And I think that's where the away fans, like maybe, no, those must be the away fans there. Who knows? But like just randomly in our stadium, there's just empty stands. It's just the London Stadium. Yeah, maybe. Right, 3 subs from us in one go there. I think it was 4, wasn't it? Yeah, 4 subs from us in one go. They're terraces which aren't allowed in UEFA competitions. You said that last time, Ollie, didn't you? And I went, that's it. You've got it. And then I've forgotten it since, and now we're having the same conversation. I think you're right. Because if we go to the league games now, I'm sure it's fine again. I'm disappointed. There's a new gen in my save called Kenneth Blonde, and he's ginger. Strawberry Blonde. Strawberry. I said that weird, didn't I? It can be next. It can be discussed next stream too, to be fair. It can, and it probably will be. Right, who else is going through here then? Barcelona are through. I feel like Juventus are through there. I think that's going to go to extra time in that game. What's for lunch? I don't know. I had some bagels before stream. Probably nothing, to be honest. Right. Oh, intake. Oh, no, it's the same intake. Chill out, everyone. Right. These guys are... Let's get you to sign the recommended ones. Had that one. You've had an Easter egg for breakfast. Excellent work. Egg slut. No, can't. So it's not close anymore. It did go extra time. We went to penalties. Let's go through. We need to find out who we've got in the Champions League quarterfinals then. I don't know when that game is. It's in 5 games time. Okay. Multiple bagels. 2, to be fair. Not that many. Not egg slut bagels though, unfortunately. They just had I just had some peanut butter on them. I think I know what you mean, JP. I know what you mean. Stephen Ginger. Yeah. Right. Tomoch is making positive improvements. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's go to Wolves. Let's go to Pavquist and let's scout him to see what, or Palmquist as he's called here. I need to call him this in. It's when we do this, I need to call them their new names for every manager. Let's give him a scout and see how good he looks to them. Because that might be a nice little marker as well. What happens if your clubs face each other in Champions League? We see what happens. We just kind of watch, basically. We let the managers take over, and we just sort of watch it. That's been on the to-do list for a while. Basically, anytime I come across it, I do it. But yeah, it has. Yeah, I'll sign a new contract. That's fine. Thanks, lads. Oh, DeBaster's out injured. When's the draw? Also, we are waiting on Wolves' intake, aren't we? Pizza bagels are great. They are actually, yeah. You playing on the new match engine? No, Ewan. No. There is a video on another video on new match engines coming out tomorrow, though. But no, this is just on the original. Gruber on verge of spineless player of the match milestone. That's cool. That's 17. And he's going to potentially overtake Tresoldi. How many has he got now? 6 times. If he gets 1 more, he takes the record from Tresoldi at 17. Right, new contract. Let's sign this. Yeah, I don't care. Let's do that. Up the hands. Okay, and Jakob Shaheen has signed his youth contract. Welcome. And Maicon has signed his youth contract. Welcome. Not quite the same as the old Maicon, is he? I bet there's some really good new gens that have spawned in around the world right now. If I go to like... I'd have to go and look for all of them, but... Pavquist has signed his youth contract as well. So he's 3 million now at 15. And he signs his official contract in 2027. Save a few quid. Yeah, but also it means it's easier for them to sack you, James. Got to think about these things. The higher wage you're on, the more money it costs them to sack you. So if you're doing worse, they're less likely to sack you. Because they don't want to, they can't afford it. Smarts. Sean Dyche is back at Burnley. Now that is nice. That is a nice little outcome. Sean Dyche is back at Burnley after, what, how many years later? 4 years later. Sacked by Everton, back at Burnley. Love it. The world is healing, everybody. Sasaki regardless. Yeah, no. Probably, but there is method to it, to that. Very Burnley, yeah. You will see it pop up as a thing. Also, the other thing is other teams won't pay your compensation. If you wanted to move, say you're in a journeyman save, you want to keep your wage, like, you want to keep it low in that one so that people can afford to buy you out of your contract. You do think about it. In this case, it just doesn't matter because we're also, if we get sacked, we're not that manager. Like, if this manager gets sacked, we'd be appointing the new manager anyway. Okay, I keep criticizing John Duran and he keeps going, no, I'm fine. And I keep going, all right, fair enough. That happens every week at this point. Yeah, the cost is not that much. Noah Mikic. He's been very good, actually. Noah Mikic. Been a good signing. This Daniel Dagger doesn't seem to be turning into the great player that I thought he could. He's solid, but not maybe great. Might be more impactful if you're at Real Madrid and take a 10k wage instead of 200k. Yeah, true. Let me actually praise Yuri Penis with good training. Well done. Sesko with good training as well. Do I need to look at any new contracts or anything? Is anyone going out of contract that I need to just keep an eye on? I feel like I haven't looked at that for a while. 2026, just the loans going back. We've got 2 years on Rooney. Might be time to give Rooney a new one. Then we've got 3 years on most other people. Ollie needs a new one as well. I might give Rooney a new one. Will you do that? Nope. He's on 57. I want to get rid of this for sure. Highest rated penis I've seen from quite some time. Exactly. Let's see if we can do 73. You know what? I don't mind giving you 80-ish if we give you a nice optional 3. He wants... You can have some more money. That's fine. That always helps. I don't mind popping this up a bit. And giving you one of those. Why can't I lock in? Why can't I change how I can only do 4? I guess because I'm extending it. I can only do 4. Yeah, he wants a bit more now that I've gone to the 3-year extra. If we're in 2030 and I'm only paying Rooney Bargy 91k a week, that's not that bad, is it? I'm going to do it. Just be smart and lock down our best players rather than them get within 1 year and start turning around and saying they're going to consider their options, which they probably won't, but that is a thing they can do, isn't it? Any tips on how to get your... just make sure that they're getting regular practice, really, Reese. Regular game time, if you want to call it that. Ooh, my stickers are arriving today, chat. I've ordered a load. They're arriving today. Soon, actually, I think. Right. Oluwasegun Hassan has turned professional. He looks not that bad. This guy looks quite good. Quite solid physicals, actually. Yeah, it is quicker, isn't it? I think it's that. It might be, maybe it's not those. Maybe it's something else. But basically, I've got on every announcement, so something's coming between 12:30 and 1:30. How good is 5-back formations in this game, in your opinion? I've barely used them, to be fair. I don't know, is the answer. I don't know. I've barely used 5 at the back formations this year. Right, we've got some injury issues here. But can be very good. Love a 5-back. There you go. Right. We are really missing some players here. Can I do that instead? And can I do... Bring Daniel Dagger in. I used a 5-2-3 and it was insane. Very terrorist ball in some cases. Though. Nice. Excellent. Okay, we'll go with that, I think. As long as Gruber scores the goals, we'll be all right. We're at home to Austria Vienna, so I think I'm just going to crack on through, I think. How do we do? Oh, FA Cup quarter-final. Should we play this one? He calls to get... Okay, we've lost 1-0. Oh, Tomoc missed a pen! No! That's the problem. If you get your goalkeeper to take your penalties, this can happen. We've lost 1-0 and our keeper missed a penalty. And we're... Okay, we're at least still top by 6 points, but that's not good. That's not a good look, is it? Nice one, Tom. All right, 6 points clear though still. Let's go and play the Wolves game because we've got that. Got a chance of an FA Cup semi-final here. Would have put us 1-0 up. Yep, and then he gets a 6 rating and probably causes us to lose the game. I feel at least partly responsible. Yep. Okay, Bayern have won here. We play second. Oh, do I need to play this? It's the energy drink derby. I think we're going to have to play both. Let's play this as well. Partly should be fully. We've got no Matthias Tell, but Yuri Penis can play. Yeah, we can't miss an energy drink derby, can we? So let's play it. Ooh, who's Naipan wanted by? Spurs. Chelsea want you. You're going. Is Viper wanted as well? Yeah. Spurs and Salzburg. Okay, I think we just go with that. Let's play it. We're looking for a big performance from our penis today. Yeah, look, now that we're in the league, those corners are all filled in and that end's filled in. I don't know if the other one is, but I'm sure it will be because as Ollie says, it's down to terracing rules. I think there's... Yeah, look, there's people in there now. It doesn't look full, but there are people in there as we give the ball away immediately. Right, these are second and we're third. This is actually a really big game for if we want to turn it into a title race in the last few weeks, which could happen. I think Bayern did just win. They're going to keep up their 5-point lead. We can give ourselves the chance to go second here. 2 points off promotion with 10 games left. Please let this 4th tier be done with. Yeah. I'm sure it will be. Rooney. Give it away. Brilliant. Naipan won it back, but it went out for a throw. You don't really want to stay, you know. What a song. He'll edit the highlights to make him look good. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Right, we're on the attack again. Ato down the left. Stiller. Just thinking about Leipzig. John got a job yet, or is he full-time bum still? We'll check. Vinicius Tobias. 1-0. Star boy Vinicius. Come on. Yeah, the playlist is good today. I like this one. Remind me, chat. Good playlist if you do Olivia Rodrigo, Good For You Radio on Spotify. Somehow that's a great playlist. This guy's so good, by the way. I was thinking about replacing him, wasn't I? Can't replace. Can never replace Tobias. He's so good. We'll check John after the game, Ollie. He was wanted, wasn't he? But I don't... Yeah. Oh, my word. Bayern have won in the last minute. Harry Kane 90+2 to win their game. Otherwise, this would actually be on. We would be... We're staying within 5. Do we have a game in hand there? Oh, my word. This is on. We've played a game less. We'd be within 5 points with a game in hand, and they've just won with a last-minute goal in added time. There's a title to be won here. Penis. Sesko. He's headed it wide. No! Bazza. Loving your review and your saves videos. Love seeing other saves as well as your personality makes the video 10 times better and entertaining. Bazza legend. Thank you, buddy. They are good fun, those videos, aren't they? We need to do another one. Maybe we'll do something... We did saves. Maybe we could do something else as like a sharing your best moments or best achievements or worst. Like it could be a little bit more specific. Ideas, chat. What could we do as like a sharing thing? We've done best players. We've done weirdest tactics. We could do like worst moments, but it's really hard. People don't have them saved. is the thing with those. Like, and even like best goals, the best goals won't have been saved. I've got this really good striker who's been top scorer three seasons in a row. Once taken to Liga 1 like Mr. Henderson. Nice. Good old Ethan. Alan Boulay. To be fair, he's got really good pace. We've scored a game, by the way. Rooney Bargy, come on. He's got the pace and physicals to be able to do it. And finishing. Yeah, I reckon you can. He'll easily be able to do it. Ethan Henderson was a lot worse and went all the way. Yeah, fourth and 50 is so good, yeah. Sesko, 2-0 up against the team above us in the league here. What a run that is. Gave it away, but what a run it was. Interesting records, maybe. Longest win streaks, oldest players, youngest goal scorers. Yeah, how do we phrase that? I like that. Like, and also, how do you title it? Because at the end of the day, it needs to come down to that as well, doesn't it? Sesko's made it 3 against his old team as well. Bullet header. 3-1. Let's do changes and see this game out. Lovely. Who do I want to bring on? Let's start from there. Doué for sure. You're on a yellow. Let's do Rios as well. And Gift Orban. Worst moment. Scams my way into a Champions League final. Take PSG to extra time. My academy player, 18, comes off the bench and scores in the 97th minute. PSG equalise in the 117th and win on pens. Oh, I see, that's it. Like, most heartbreaking moments or something. You sent me your most heartbreaking moments. You wouldn't need loads of them because you could talk about that and you could just send that game in with a bit of a description of it. I've had a lot of them. Yeah, I'm sure that people could find them. That could kind of work, couldn't it? That is brutal though. Yeah, with the whole. Like, obviously, given the entire context and reading out, you read the message and stuff as well. There's a whole save of mine, which was that. Like, imagine the thing could be, do you remember the Nicky Cash situation? Like, signing him, doing that whole thing about signing him and then him getting injured immediately is like one of those heartbreaking moments, isn't it? 5-0, by the way. We're running away with it. There he is. There he is. Cash. You try to forget those heartbreaking moments. You try, but you can't, you see. Tal's just scored 2 in 2 minutes. Gift Orban's just scored as well. It's 6-0. I do find we don't win most. Like, we're only 3rd in the league, going 2nd here. But when you do win a game with this group of players, you really win a game. Like, the potential to win a game 7-8-0 is really there. But the potential to draw 0-0 is also really there. Like, we've just gone 7-0 up. The flag is up. It's going to stay as 6, I think. That save, it took me 20 plus years to win the Champions League. Wow. Cash was peak comedy. It was so good, wasn't it? I've got any other subs I want to bring on? Not really. Maybe I'll do Soler at left back. And might as well do Maria. How doing, lad Ben, I call you. How you doing, Ben? Welcome in, buddy. I'm good. I'm good, huh? We're currently winning 6-0 against our nearest rivals in the league. So it can't be too bad, can it? 4 points behind Bayern. We have played... No. We have played a game less. That's them I was looking at. Save's going good. We're in a Champions League quarter. We haven't actually found out who we're playing yet, have we? We're just waiting on an intake for Wolves, and we've got ourselves into a bit of a title race. 5 points behind, but with a game in hand, with 5 games to play. Now, we don't play Bayern again. We played them a few weeks back and beat them. I don't know if Leipzig play Bayern, though. That could be something to look for. Oh, Sesko missed that. Yeah, I'll check it, TT. In fact, let's check it now. If I come out of here, if I go Leipzig schedule, they do not play, no. They play us today, and then no. Who did Bayern play? They beat them, though, recently. That's why it's so close. There you go. Went on a youth intake from Wolves, yes. Bayern Munich play in the run-in. Hertha Berlin away, Mainz I mean, are any of these doing well? I can't remember who's even up there. Not really. Frankfurt away is tough. Dortmund Dortmund away and Frankfurt away. 5th away and 4th away in the last 3 games. I know you can't see underneath this. That's why I'm putting them on the right-hand side. There are games they could drop points in there. I know, Kane 90+2. That was actually played before this game. They won 1-0 in the 92nd minute. Otherwise, this would be... We'd actually be able to go draw it on points with them, wouldn't we? And I think our goal difference might be better, although I think it's done on head-to-head of the Bundesliga. But our head-to-head would be better as well. We beat them the other day, so... I'm pretty sure we beat them in the other game. What about how fast can we bankrupt Man City, other top club style video or something similar? Possibly, Dan. One of those that they sound like good ideas and then people don't watch them. But they also, at the same time, they might do. We've conceded a goal. Oh, well. Yeah, our goal difference is better by 3. And I think we've beat them twice. So our head-to-head be better anyway. Oh, my word. What a free kick. He hit that so hard. Murillo. Soler. Rooney. Headed it wide. Right, this game can finish now. We know that we've won. And then we've got Spurs at home in the quarterfinal of the... Is it the FA Cup? I think it's the FA Cup. With Wolves. Right, 6-1 win. Look at that last-minute winner. So annoying. But we're in this. We are in a title race. Right. When's that game? I think it's today, isn't it? 15th? I think we play them now. We're going to sign somebody called... Oh, Intake is here. We're going to sign Berkimo. Intake is here. How long are we going for? I'm not sure. Basically, until I get a message from Luke saying that he's ready to record. Which I need to just check. But he said in the afternoon, so I'm not really sure, to be honest. What time are we on now? 12 o'clock? Till 1-ish, basically. We'll see. Right, we've got our intake. How do you reckon it's going to be? It's going to be like this. Average. Oh. It's the afternoon. Panic. I know it is technically the afternoon. It's not very good. We've got... I mean, Cole Hassel might be the best player in there. Maybe. Not amazing. Is there a Toure in there? No. Any funny names? There's an Icelandic player, which is just fun. Ethan Brits. Is that Spike Brits' brother? Okay. Mark Morgan, a Welsh goalkeeper. It's not quite Cundall, is it? Was he born in Llandilo? No, Newport. Cole Hassel. I don't diagnosis. He might end up being okay. Or Clando. Is that where it was from? Yeah, he's not, no. I now wish I forgot to say hi when I joined. Sim, don't worry about it. Hi, how you doing? About the same height as Cundall. Yeah, that's true. I guess we'll sign them, but they don't look amazing. And then Paul Boswell, the Boswell incident. 6'5" centre-back. We like that. Where you born? Please be Hereford. Birmingham. To be fair, quite close, but then we are in Wolves, so it makes sense. How's this game, buddy? I've only played FM Touch 24 for a few hundred hours. It's good. Like FM Touch, but a bit more detailed, basically. This guy's got good physicals, actually, as a right back. Charlie Beddoe. If he had more physicals, he'd have turned out okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like, all of these probably is kind of like... They're just a bit off it, aren't they? He's a bit rubbish. James Wilding. No Wonder Kids. No. That's a shame. That's a shame. Right. I guess we'll just sign the recommended ones. You don't sign all the youth? Yeah, I do. Well, it depends, really. If there's like really rubbish ones, there is no point, is there? Let's do no Kroupy for this game. So, still no Samu either. I guess we'll go Bino Gittins there. Saliba can come back in. Mailer can come back in. Archie Gray needs to go on the bench. That's it, I think. Ait Nori can also play. 45 minutes, though. Let's go. Let's start Fernandez. What about you? No, you're fine. Okay, I think we're going to go with that. We're going to play this because it's FA Cup quarters with Wolves. The police and the fireman. All right. FA Cup semi-final. This could set up with the Champions League run. We haven't found out who we've got in that, have we? It could set up a really fun last stream of the season. But we need to because if we do win this, I suppose I can try and jump forward to the next round of the Champions League or something in between streams to get us ready. Remember, Saturday this weekend for the stream, not Sunday. 10 a.m.-ish start as usual, rather than Sunday this week. Bino Gittens. Headed away. Don't believe me. No football on Saturday. There is football on Saturday. FA Cup again, isn't it? Liverpool don't play, though. Liverpool are out of the FA Cup because they lost to Plymouth. Of course. David, thank you for the follow. Thank you to all the new followers today. I'll go through them. David, Bazza, Patrick, Retired Backy, Kev, Ice Star, Gabriel, Smez, Tony, Legends. What's an FA Cup? Exactly. Doesn't exist, does it? Doesn't exist. Ben, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. If you are watching, if you are here, by the way, and you've not followed, click follow. It's free, isn't it? Means that you might come back. That was a painful loss, yeah. One of them, isn't it? It might actually end up helping us long run. We've got a nice little few days before PSG. And ref. It's never a pen. Would have been embarrassing if a slot came in and won everything, so he threw the FA. Exactly. It would have been a bit would have really thrown into disrepute the competitiveness of the leagues. If one bold man can come in and just win everything, be a bit silly. So yeah, bit OP. All right, we are dominating here, first 15, but no goal yet. Arsenal Forest in another game in the FA Cup. 0-0. That's interesting, isn't it? That's not very realistic. Did anyone see? After the Liverpool game yesterday, they showed highlights of all of the other games. And I was like, obviously I just sat there and watched them. I was like, seeing some of the goals and stuff. It got to the Arsenal game and it literally showed one highlight and it was Calafiori hitting the post and that was it. It was like very much what you do. Keeper? What are you doing? Why did he move out the way? Look at this keeping. Look where Dennis Simon goes here when Kulusevski goes through. Also, how do you let Kulusevski just run all the way through here? Where are you off to, Dennis? That is terrible. We're 1-0 down. Brilliant. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I watched all the highlights and then the Arsenal game had so few shots in it that the one highlight was that Calafiori hitting the post and that was it. And it just finished. He's going on an adventure. He was. Yep. Yes. Yes. Yep. Reese, that is true. Half time. We're 1-0 down. Tons of shots, only 3 on target. Yeah, true. I did watch a lot of that game because of the way that the kickoffs were. Watched the first half and then Liverpool kicked off, didn't they? You have to wonder how long Arsenal can keep Declan Rice if he wants to win another trophy. I know. It is true. It is true. It's really, really difficult for me to not be smug. Apparently Arsenal had 13 shots. Yeah, 1 on target. 1 shot on target. It's very funny. It's very funny. It's actually, it might be the best thing that's ever happened. I don't want to be smug, but this might be the best thing that's ever happened. Yeah, that is true. We scored! That's a horrible goal. Is he offside? I think that, like, deflected in off him. And I think he might be offside. But what a weird, weird goal. Disallowed. We've affected their title challenge 3 years on the spin. It's great. It's also so good that it was Jared Bowen as well. Just for my personal lore, it's brilliant. Yeah, it hit Tresoldi, then hit Rodriguez, and then went in. That was odd. How you doing, Will? Right, we need to do changes here. We are not playing particularly well. We have a Big John. Colombian John's going to come on. We'll also do Archie Gray for Saliba. Oh, imagine if Irving was... Yeah, imagine. That would have been glorious. Saliba over. Last action as well. Anything happened yesterday? I don't remember much. Cool, that United game was good, yeah. I don't know. Nothing happened in a Newcastle sense. They didn't try, was my sort of read of the game. It'd be nice if Newcastle tried, wouldn't it? I think, like, obviously Isak's a big loss. I kind of felt like, surely you should have started Asula. Like, what is in it for Newcastle to start Callum Wilson in that game? Like, obviously he has that one chance, but he did lose the ball a lot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, to be fair, if Isak has that chance, it is a goal, isn't it? But I just felt like, isn't Asula like, wouldn't Asula have benefited from the minutes? And Newcastle benefited from playing Asula more than just wheeling out a Callum Wilson who will play this game and then be injured again. One of those. Oh, yeah, we really didn't have to. It was very, very calm. I think just because Newcastle didn't really have anything coming back, did they? Hiding something for the the Cup final? Not the FA Cup. I don't know about hiding, but maybe just like seeing as this. I think a lot of teams will just see that game now as like, this isn't really our interest. We now, because there's so many games, you get in, you get out, and you go on to the next one. It felt like that. It felt like a midweek game neither wanted to play. Exactly. It also felt like, I say, Liverpool really wanted to win that game because it felt important to win it after the weekend. But also at the same time, they did just want to get in, get out as well. It was a strange game. It was a weird one, wasn't it? We've scored there, but it's another offside, I think. We've had another disallowed goal. Lads, can you like learn the offside rule or something? Right. Gruder's going to score from here. What do you reckon? Just going to shoot. He didn't. That was horrible. Horrible. I'm living for that moment where we still finish above Arsenal this season. Well, City, that would be quite funny, wouldn't it? That would be quite funny. I would do a little chuckle if that happened, I reckon. Right, this is it. Last chance saloon. We score here, otherwise we are out of the FA Cup. We've won the ball back. Big Joachim down the right-hand side. Go on, lad. Rodriguez! What a finish! What a finish! We have equalised. We take it, I assume, to extra time. Right? It's a lovely finish. Joachim Mailer wins it. 93rd minute on the volley. Smashed in from Rodriguez. Taken us, it's either a replay or extra time, but I assume extra time. It is extra time. Here we go. Don't let this slip away. I need to think about subs. Ranks is very tired. Do I have... I've got Joe Bellingham, haven't I? We can do Joe Bon. We'll do that now. Rest those legs. Rodriguez and John Duran up front. Come on, lads. We have dominated on the stats. Go and win us a semi-final place. We're approaching half-time. We're on the attack. Here we go. We've got a highlight. Great. Bino Gittins. Shoot. That's a really good save, actually. Held on to it as well. was annoyingly high quality. Hey, any good recommendations for head of youth development? I'm playing 4-4-2 in the EPL, and the best I found is Jim Fraser. Gentner. I say that just because he's the one that I've got, and he's quite good. He's German. He's called Gentner. Otherwise, no, I don't think so. I haven't heard the song in God knows how long. Yeah, me neither. What a playlist. Here we go. Gruder. Space. Oh, it's got... What a finish. In off the bar. 106 minutes. We lead in extra time. We've turned it around. The subs have done the business. Brian Gruder. Lovely finish, this. I mean, the defending's not good, but the finish is glorious. Right, half time. I don't know if I've got another sub, have I? I do. I suppose I should... Nori coming on is not a bad thing to be able to do, is it? For the very tired Fernandez. Oh, Bino Gittins picked up a knock now as well. Excellent. Cannot take him off. Oh, it doesn't matter. We've scored big. Colombian John. Back post header. First goal for us. It's taken him this long to score a goal, by the way. That's not a good sign for a striker, is it? It's a good goal. Well done, Colombian John. Right, 3-1. We are going through to the FA Cup semi-final then. Happy days. It will be against... Has that gone to extra time as well? I assume it has. And it will be his last. It might be, yeah. How does this work? You waste 1 to 2 years until he becomes familiar with the local market. I'm restricting myself of only using players from the island, so I'm a bit hesitant to go with the German head of youth. You won't... No, head of youth development won't... It doesn't... Like, you don't need him to become familiar with the local market. He's only developing your youth players rather than... Like it won't make a difference, basically. Right, we've won that game. I wanted to see what happened to the Arsenal game. Anyway, we turned it around. The history of the Tottenham. TGIF, exactly. It's Thursday, but, you know. They say a change is as good as a rest, and it seems a new club has helped John Duran end what had become a growing goal drought. I'm not sure that's true. He'd gone 31 games without a goal. John Duran had gone 31 games without scoring, and we decided to sign him. He last scored in 2024. I know it's the lyrics to the song, you knob. Just saying, it's not Friday. Or was that latest score in the Arsenal game? That's weird. Thanks. I see. I was under the impression that if he's not familiar with England, he won't be able to recruit the youngsters, but might have got it wrong. No, you'll still get some. You'll still get a youth intake. The head of youth development impacts your youth intake. And you'll still get players into your youth intake regardless. I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's Friday somewhere. Yeah, that's maybe true. Right. Are these both in my under 21s, by the way? Under 19s. Both very good potential. I don't need them at the moment, but just in case I did. No, you can't apply a database to your existing save. Sorry, Reese. There are lots of things that will work in an existing save, but a database isn't one. Right, I want to know, did Arsenal go through? Arsenal did go through. They scored in extra time. Everton won on penalties. So it's Ipswich, us, Everton, Arsenal in the FA Cup. We've got a good chance here. The draw is tomorrow. Let's find out who our semi-final opponent is. If we avoid Arsenal, even if, do you know what? If we have Arsenal now, we'll beat them and then we'll win the final. Be fine. Let's find out who we're going to have, though. How did our youth... Have they played yet? No. Oh, no, we have. No, we haven't. Right. We've signed a new physio as well. I knew I was doing coaching stuff. This physio with 2017 is coming in. That might help that as well. Did I get my scout report on that youngster as well, by the way? What was his name? Let's go to Wolves. I wanted to see what the Wolves scouting team thought of Pavquist. They didn't hate him. He's a National League player now, but could improve a lot still. Would be a terrific signing for the future. Okay. That probably bodes quite well, doesn't it? Right, we've got an FA Cup draw coming up. Can I play this draw? Because I need a Wii. Start draw. Speed. Let's go 2 times. Does this go on its own? Start draw. Right. I'm going to go for a Wii whilst this is drawing. I'll be back in a sec. Was that good? Was that exciting? Everton. Everton, I just said there. Everton, we'll take that. Was that exciting seeing the live draw there? I don't know who made the draw. Who was it behind the... Who drew it? Do I get to see any more? I don't think so, no. Everton in the semis and then Arsenal or Ipswich in the final. We'll take that, won't we? Patrick Vieira, was it? Exciting. Good. I didn't even run ads or anything. I'm a rubbish streamer. I am rubbish at streaming. Should definitely have been running ads whilst I was not even here, but there we go. Right. We have... Who do we play next with Wolfsburg? Away at Freiburg. 2 away games. Apparently Cardigan Man is managing Everton. Who is Cardigan Man? Is it Scott Parker? Who is Cardigan Man? It is. Why doesn't he have a face? Did I sell Delap to Everton? Yes, I did. 64 million. Good record from him. He played 9 games, scored 2 goals. Well done. 64 million he signed for. Great sale by us, that. Cardigan Man's Everton, yeah. This is a bit annoying. Mujagic isn't really playing for Frankfurt. Like, it doesn't matter as much because they've got great training facilities and he's playing a little bit. He did score a goal, but all as a sub look. Even after, was it Ekatike's injury? Which is a bit annoying, but we move. Who's taking Cardigan Man's face? I don't know, yeah. Did that just say an international call-up for Gruber at 17? Yes, he does deserve that. Absolutely, he does. Right, Ipswich in the league for Wolves in 4 days. We're in the hunt. That's very tight, isn't it? We could easily finish 4th and also easily finish 6th, 7th. Maybe 6th. I'd like to finish 5th because I think we might get Champions League then. If we could get all 3 of our teams in the Champions League, we'll be able to sign anyone. The amount of fraud we'll be able to do is outrageous. Knutson wants to take a look at Gruber. Go on. Mikic does deserve a call-up as well. He's very good. Right, we've signed those youth candidates. That is fine. Bargy signed his new contract. That is nice. Happy days. Dagger is improving. John Duran's got a tight hamstring. Right. I think let's do a round of games where we... Wolfsburg have won again. Still 6 points clear, though. Let's do a round of games where we instant result, and then we'll see where we're at after that, I think. Naipan injured. That's annoying, but oh well. I don't know who that is. Fard Sana, but you can go. He's 23. Who is he? I don't know who that is. Okay. Onwards. Onwards, onwards. All right. This playlist has made my day. It's good, isn't it? It's a good playlist. It's worked out well. I've enjoyed it. And good vibes. All right, quarterfinals and semi-finals of Champions League. Do you want to watch another draw together? This one will be done by Paolo Maldini. Speed, 3 times. Start draw. Here we go. Available teams. We are one of the... There's literally just 8 teams. Juventus. Another win. I need to run ads. Quick. Will we get a Juventus? Yes! Right, that's the end of that. I don't care about the other ones. We got Juventus. We play away first. I didn't check the... Oh, I didn't check the... Is this the semi-draw? Okay, this is the semi-draw. So the teams are AC Milan, PSG, Barcelona, Atletico, Real Madrid, Inter, and then us and Juventus. I don't know which ones we want out of those. Maybe all of them are horrible. They're all horrible. Still Maldini. Yeah, just doing the second part of it as well. So we will play... It's going to be Real Madrid, isn't it? I just feel it in my waters. It is. Okay. That was always going to be horrible. Juventus, we might be able to get through, I reckon. The other one will be tough. If it's Real Madrid or Inter, it'll be tough. Yeah, I called it. Very easy. We're going to win the Champions League. It's going to be fine. Right, I'm going to do a round of simulating so that then we can try and get ourselves to... next stream, trying to finish this season, basically. We've got an FA Cup final. I'd like to try and get to that. You reckon we can do all of that? You reckon I beat Everton? Because maybe off stream, before Saturday, I could try and play through these. So that, basically, what we'll have left to play is maybe an FA Cup final, hopefully. And then also maybe a Champions League run. So I can at least go to this. Didn't want to win it anyway. Like, we're probably not going to win it now, are we? The Cuisance just score a goal for Hertha, by the way. That's cool. I need to check, actually, as well. Is there any Wolves players that need new contracts? We've got all just the loans. Just the loans. Do I want to keep Ozcan here for another year? He started pretty much... Well, he hasn't started every game. He starts quite a lot of games, though. Silla's above him. Where does Ozcan need to be next season? These guys don't want to stay. He's signing permanently. He's signing permanently. Everyone else then has 2 years. Lima and Melo are the 2, but I don't mind those ones as much. I could definitely buy him. It's just where do I want him to be? Back up at Wolves or back up at Wolfsburg? And also, is he ever going to be good enough to be a starter at any of these teams or not? He doesn't look like he's improved all that much, does he? Back up at Wolfsburg or sold, to be honest. Yeah. A bit of a shame. Silla's going to be ahead of him already. Or do we send him to Wolfsberger? Like, if we did send him... If he's happy to go to Wolfsberger, that could be where he could become a starter. It's a shame for Zezi, though, who's been here the whole time and been very good. Who's better? Zezi or Ozcan? They're quite similar. Zezi's better in the air, better technicals, better attacking. The rest seems very similar. It might be Zezi, you know. Zezi's 21, he's 20. Zezzy could move on up. Yeah, but where does Zezzy move on up and then play? Problem is they're both left-sided. Unless Ozchan becomes a left-back somewhere. Like, he can play left-back. He can't cross or dribble. I think we might need to sell him. How much do we sign him for? 7 mil. We're not even going to get much of a price on him unless we sold Zezzy and he played here. He costs 4 mil. I suppose we've spent 8 point. Well, we spent 4.8. We could do a 10 mil sale for sure. We could get 12 mil for him, I reckon. Or these two become the 2 centre backs at Wolfsberger and he doesn't play. Like, we sign him for Wolfsberger and he becomes backup / these two rotate. We probably do need another centre back here. I think that might be the way we do it. De Bast is usually a starter. Then we've got Querfeld. Who's our other centre back in there then? It is just that he is the... It's like Facundo Gonzalez, who's old. He's actually not old. He's only 23. I thought he was way older than that. But he's not as good, I don't think. He actually does look quite good. Maybe sell him. Ozchan will be better. De Bast is good. All right, I think that may be what we do. Now is the time to think of these things because it kind of tells us where we're going to recruit for players. Because Wolfsburg as well, if we do go down the route of signing, if Renan becomes backup, that means we don't need a backup left centre-back. / Maria will be third choice. And then you put Hato there and you sign a left-back. Because Hato in at centre-back at this point now probably makes sense because he's that good. And then you sign a left-back. And then you find like a worldy left-back that can come in and play there. Who's like young. Left-back, maybe like 22. Who's like the top player on here? Like Barco would work. Expensive. You look at it's like it's kind of the same player. It's Hato. We need 2 of him. Unless Hato stays at left back and then you sign like a worldy centre back. Why is Rooney Bargi on there? Just Rooney Bargi at centre back or him. Anyone on here jump out? Didn't we have a Kerr Smith in the... Did I ever sign Kerr Smith? Did I have him in the Berwick save? I feel like I did. Is it actually him? He wasn't this good, I don't think. I think I had him. I don't know. Maybe I just recognise the name. I don't know. I'll have a look. Bichiabu. Didn't we have Bichiabu? Or like... Maybe Bichiabu. I think I looked at him before, didn't I? That could work. He kind of fits with the... He fits the vibe that we've been going for. You watched Kerr Smith's senior debut? Nice. I used Magala as a right back and stopper and had good success. Good personality, team leader, yeah. You definitely recognise the name. Maybe that was just why. Bichiabu does make a bit of sense. It's a similar story to like Belosian. Is he a bit older maybe? Belosian's actually not as good maybe. And he's on loan joining Milan permanently. Maybe if I go to 24 on here, just in case there's somebody really good. Like, you could go and spend big if we had money on a Lukeba. Imagine that defence, by the way. I'd love it. If our defence was Tobias Mosquera, Lukeba, Hato. How good would that be? And I mean, Tobias is then the weakest link, but he is actually good. Average ratings always tell you he's actually good. Lukaku would be a lot though. Scalvini. Never signed Boselli before. He doesn't look as good though. There's Morgalla. They don't strike me as massive upgrades, like ones that would make it worth it necessarily. I feel like left back's the one to do, but I just don't know who is like the best left back. Maybe it is spending big on like I need this. Why does it keep doing this or thing? There we go. Yamato, is he good? Maybe it is spending big on like Gutierrez or something. Gutierrez would also make sense there. Kirkez. Kirkez is... I'll tell you what, I don't hate that, you know. Only 23, spending 40 million on Kirkez as the left back, playing Hato as a centre back. Merlin is good, yeah. What about that, chat? Milos Kirkez as our new Wolfsburg left back. Our defence would then be Kirkez, Hato, Mosquera, Tobias. And maybe we'd look at a right back as well. So Tobias becomes a squad player. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing, but I do love him. Doing that thing again. What about Frimpong? It's 26. Why is it even showing me them? Why does it keep doing this? Coyote, very expensive. That Wolfsburg defence is going to be half of Liverpool's defence for the next 3 years. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, yeah. That'd be fine. Who like young, like elite young right back on FM? Who jumps out? Who's the guy? Who's the one for you? Because I just always just go and get Tobias. How good is Fresnado on this game this time? It's not very good. Coyote, my boy. It might just be Coyote, isn't it? He is that good. I think Coyote is the one you think of. It might be hard to get because he's at Spurs. I wouldn't say it's impossible. I don't know what our budget. Our budget currently is 30 million. That's the worst you've seen as physicals. They don't look actually as elite as they can be, do they? Let me just see who they say. They just don't give me young players. I want young players. I actually did, to be fair. Livramento. Livramento is second option for me, then Patterson. I just don't... it might just be because they're English. I'm just a bit like, on those. Wrench still being at Ajax is an interesting one. Just doesn't look that elite, but he will usually move to Liverpool. All three of you, yeah, those are literally your three suggestions. Are you the DOF? Patterson is not English. Take that back. I was talking about Livramento, to be fair. Okay, except British. Wrench must not have the potential on here. Van der Bremt, is he good? Even higher than them. Very cheap. Kuto seems to be good in that save. He does. He looks like, yeah, 85 mil though. I don't think that's an 85 million pound player. Especially when we've already got at home Vinicius Tobias, who's cheap, yes, but will literally give you results. That's the thing. How am I restricting this on here? Is it just the age? Do I go to 25? Do I go and spend big on Frimpong at 26? Even higher than the moon. Alternatively, sign a CM and train them as a right back. I could look for maybe even competent at right back. That is usually the best method. It is good fun, isn't it? We do like to do that. There's no way that Branthwaite is competent at right back. I'm not playing Jared Branthwaite there. Doing something like... If I was going to do that, I think I'd want him to be a younger player if I was going to do that. Have we considered Shelley? We haven't, no. But the idea of like Quinton Timber coming in and being a right back. Just can't cross. He just hasn't got the physicals, to be fair. Seivald as a right back. Seawald. He'd be great there. He'd be great there. Just, I don't think he's fast enough. Right. Timber can't cross, but neither can 90% of the new gens. That is true. Santiago Mourinho, centre back. I like how I said I wanted to make loads of progress to get to the cup finals and stuff, and we've decided to do a bit of scouting mid-season. Sort of what we're in it for, though, isn't it? I'll have a look and have a think, I think. Give me out Pino. Where's he at? You think Pino at right back? Is he even right-footed? Yeah, he is. 10 tackle. Do you know what? I think Beyond might be cooking on this, you know? Arne Engels is a right back. Can I see it? You can see it. Malero or Gendry. Pino as a right back. He can do basically everything. He's got 10 tackling. He's only 24. Don't do my boy Pino. I love Pino. I used to sign him so often. The work rate isn't amazing for it. Yeah, exactly. As Steven just said. What do we need? Let's do a quick on here. Not with Wolves. Let's do a quick attribute search. What do we want to look for? Regardless of positions, what attributes do we need to look for? We want work rate of about, let's put it at 15 to start. Yeah, but Tobias, they make the best ones sometimes. We want them to be quite attacking in our system anyway, remember. We want pace and acceleration to be good, I think. We want crossing to be at least like 10. We want tackling to be about 10. Let's literally put those on there for now. Not like that. We want crossing to be 10. Tackling to be 10. And I want them to be 23 max for now. Right. We also probably want them to be right-footed, don't we? We want preferred foot is right. Is Verts right-footed? Now, this would be sacrilege. But can you imagine? Alex Scott as well, in this save, is so good, apparently. Like, he's like wanted by everyone, and he's got a massive thing. Playmaking right back, Florian Wirtz. That price, I'm telling you, isn't that bad. Wirtz is Wolfsberg Trent. Exactly. I'm into it. I also think we should sign him now. And I'll tell you for why. There is method to that madness as well. Harvey Elliott is the best left back in the game. He is. It is true. We've got 36 million to spend now, but we're going to get our new budget fairly soon. We should spend our budget before we get our new budget so that we get more money. Do you see what I'm saying? We should spend that budget right now on a 36 million up front, going to about 80 million to get Florian Wirtz in. Let me just look at it. Wing back support, Florian Wirtz. What stops him? Marking, tackling, fine. Crossing's good. Look at the dribbling, the first touch, the work rate. The pace and the acceleration is there. The passing, though, 17. All of our play comes through him at right back. Who says no? Dribbling of 18 from right back. He's extremely poor because he feels very unhappy with his training and he's asked to leave. He doesn't want to be there anymore. He'd love to come and join us. We do 30 million up front. And then do this. 25, 25. Make it 31, make it 26, make it 26. So that it's right at the top of their value range of 83 mil. We then do a little bit of profit just to tempt them in. They say yes to this and we sign him now. They're very close to saying yes to this. Let's just test their resolve a little bit. I remember when we started this save and we were all about financial responsibility. To be fair, we're signing a young player who's elite. Like, we've generated all of this wealth through being in the Champions League and stuff. Like, I don't think it's outrageous, but yeah, I know what you mean. But I don't think it's like so outrageous that you'd be like, this is unrealistic. I still think we're within the realms of financial responsibility, but we might be pushing those realms a little bit at this stage. I'll concede that. Right, Querfeld can come back in. That's not a charge, but we have done some charges, yeah. Valor's still... How long was he suspended for? Tell you what, as well, by the way, if we want a new left back for Wolfsburg, you could go do a lot worse than Alex Valor. Then that would be a charge, but you could do a lot worse than him. He's been very good. He's class IRL. That's the team. I'm going to instant this so that we can try. I want to find out about Verts at this stage now. We're playing Ipswich in the Premier League as well. We'll go with, let's play Archie Gray. You can go on the bench. These guys not quite back yet. Right, Nori is back though. I'm going to give Lenny Yoro a run out because he hasn't played in ages. I feel like he needs it. Who else? Bruder. No. I don't like him on that side. We're still missing Krupi and Samu here in our attack. João Neves, my current save, has been trained as a right back by Leeds. Is George in charge of them in my save? Well, I can see it though. João Neves would be an amazing right back. Which I can for sure see it. I wonder if he's actually available as an alternative. But Verts, is Verts a bit older? I can see it though. We've won 4-1. Rodriguez, Silla, Aitnori, Pafundi. Lovely. Ipswich are not very good, but we'll take a good win there. Happy days. We've won 1-0 on our other game as well. Who scored that goal? It was Jaurego with the winner. Nice. But it's like a year or two older. Yeah, it would make sense. Right, let's see if they come back and accept our bid. They've still not said anything about it. To be fair, if you could sign Florian Wirtz for 80 million all in, that's a great signing, regardless of whether you want to then play them as a right back or not. How you doing, Evie? Evig? How you doing either way? However you say your name, you'll have to let me know. Bayern have won, by the way, which is a shame. They've continued. They've kept their lead up at the top. We have got 2 games in hand. We'd go to 60. What would it be? 64 points. We'd be 2 points behind Bayern. It's very close at the top. Did they drop more points, or is that right? I think that's right. Maybe that's just how it was before. Clay's thoughts on a 30-year-old Havertz being trained as a left back. I'm all yeah. I see it. Why not? It's not like he had not like he's good anywhere else anyway. Probably better there. Hey, when do you normally stream? It's a great question. Are you also doing an afternoon, evening sessions? Another great question. Ben, I usually stream when I can on a Tuesday, a Thursday, and then a weekend morning, a Sunday morning. This weekend it is Saturday morning rather than Sunday. But that is what I'm going to try and lock in as times to actually stream. I think I might try and do mornings, but it's sort of when I can around videos and stuff like that. But yeah. Evig is how it's pronounced. Glad to hear you're okay and watched the Scottish Prem thing last night. Love the vid. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. That was a good save. Good save. Yeah, Ben, what I'd probably say is keep an eye on streams for Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. It'll be hopefully... I do really want to lock down a bit more of a schedule, but we move. I'm just trying to fit things in. Like, obviously, we've not been able to have that chance before, so now I'm like trying to work out when's best. Also, yeah, the Discord as well. I'll update things. If we're going to go live, I will do a little message in the Discord saying there's a stream incoming type of thing. Get announced in there, exactly. You should play it until you get the treble. You got plenty of time. I'll play the Scottish save. Yeah, the problem is, though, people wouldn't watch them as videos. If you look at the views on that last video, it's way lower because it's a series and that's just the thing. So at some point, you have to kind of like pull the plug on it content-wise. But the save could easily continue as like I would have interest in it for that long. Unfortunately, YouTube audiences don't. We need to play some of our other players here with Wolfsburg. They are all not very sharp, so if we need them, they're not going to be ready. Viper is back, but I think I'm going to keep him on the bench. We're going to go Douay and Stiller. Yeah. Evie, we've got a few lined up. Some cool, really fun saves and stuff lined up. Some different challenges and stuff. Lots going on. And also, yeah, if you wanted to continue that save, if you're a Patreon member, the save file is on the Patreon already. That's the Patreon. Glad you're enjoying it, Skilly. Douay, Tal, Bargy have scored goals. Douay with 2 goals. We won 4-1 away. We are within 5 at the top now with a game in hand. Right. Could Leverkusen get back to me, please? You've got mail. Could you check it? Please. Well, I can't wait. Still as eager to watch the game even this long into the game site. I know, it's cool, isn't it? That is cool that that's a thing. The Goat Mod Leone with some serious plugging there. That was good plugging. Good plugging. Yeah, they forgot to put their out of office on. Like, lads, hi. Assist bonus. We paid 300k for a Rooney Bargy assist bonus. Nice. Leverkusen taking the SI approach. Yeah, all this for them to reject it. They probably will and ask for way more. And then I'll offer less than what they negotiated and they'll accept it. They're willing to discuss, look. They've added an extra 16 million onto the deal. That's 95 mil. Sorry, but there is no verts, yeah. 102 million all of a sudden. They've changed that to that's 93 mil. That's a good deal. Tell you what I'm going to do to bring this down. We'll give you 25% of next sale. But you need to do 87 mil. We're not going to sell him. Does want a release clause, actually, doesn't he? 96 million. And that he's locked that in, look. He really wants that. Let's see if we can take it out. He hasn't even asked for it. Oh, no, he has. It's there. I thought that wasn't even in there then. Right, 120 mil. Can I put this up? Let's try and put it to 150. Lock it in. You can have 15 there. I'll give you your wages. Let's give you relegation release. Give you more of this. We can remove it. Yeah. I think having it in there he was so clear that he wanted it in there. I think having 150 mil on it is not the worst thing, because if we sell, I kind of don't mind having the drama of selling a player if a massive release clause gets triggered. Like, realistically, in this, like, I could just remove it, but realistically, in all of these negotiations, it's the one thing that he's kept asking for. And, like, in terms of a content thing, having 150 million in there, we won't get all of it, but we'd get 100 million out of that. And I sort of feel like it's sort of worth it. Profit is part of the save. Yeah. He wants more because I put that up. We can go 140. Could put an expiry date in, couldn't you? Let's do the classic. Let's do 30 goals and assists. You can get yourself 1 million. Let's put this up to that. Let's give you a little bit extra on here to smooth this over. In a realism sort of aspect, release clauses do exist, especially if, like, he specifically asked for it, is my thing. I think we're going to go and spend massively big on a Florian Wirtz. It's not even the transfer window. That's 1 million after 10 assists. He deserves it. All right, Ollie. Welcome to Spineless, exactly. I think the last time we signed Wirtz was for Newcastle on one of those saves ages ago. He's very good. I can't... He literally doesn't know that he's a right back yet either. Poor guy. He's coming in and then he's going to be like, sorry, what? You didn't mention any of this in any of the negotiations. You could have said that I was going to be a right back at any point before I signed the contract. Yeah, but mate, you have signed the contract now, so you should have asked where you're going to play. That's sort of an oversight on you, really, isn't it, Florian? Really, your agent should do better there. Turn it down, Florian. You don't know what you're getting into. Exactly. Right, I'm going to play Tal, and I'm going to bring Viper back in. I'm going to bring Naipan back in. But Due on the bench. Don't get my pass. You can really get gonna make it fast. Oh, don't go wasting. That's going to be good on the VOD. Right, that's the team. Instant result. We now need another midfielder to play left back. I mean, we could. We are in the market for a new left back, aren't we? We could have a quick look. We've won 3-2. Wow. Mosquera, 2 headers. Oh, Majajic scored against us. Our low knee came off the bench to score. It didn't matter. So actually, that's the best. I assume he came off the bench. Yeah, they didn't start him. Another goal, though. That's nice. Think about that. Oh, you know how I feel. Good. 2 headers. I assume that's one of our games in hand? We're in a title race here. We are in a title race here. How's Havertz in this? I don't really want Kai Havertz. He's too old. 27. Oh, my word. He's outrageous as well. He didn't get another to upset. Exactly. Didn't want to upset us, did he? Right. The thing is, we have now used our budget, so we will need to think about that. But I will have a very quick look. Just a very quick look. I want to sign. Kirkez is the guy anyway. Pedro Lima. He could be fun as a left back. You want to get with me? You got to listen carefully. Got M in the face who likes it in the place. You got M in the sea you likes it with the easy me. Great DLP. Yeah. Kirkez isn't a CM. No, but I think he's a good left back. I want to sign him. Kirkez fits in the summer, I reckon. Fits the whole point. Yeah. Right. Tobias banned. You don't know who's going to replace you soon, my friend. You must be like, oh, Florian, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't like that. What? Playing a left back at left back. It is a bit much, isn't it? I don't know. We've lost our soul a bit there, haven't we? Slam, 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 slam. Right. Hoffman, Tomoc. Pep would never. Right. I'm just going to kind of wait for the confirmation, really. Utter woke nonsense playing a left back at left back. Where is Shelley when you need him? I actually will check where Shelley is. I spell his name. Shelley is at Aston Villa. They're playing him as a winger. 22. Why are they playing him as a winger? What weirdos. Like, if this guy became a great right back for us, there is no problem with playing Florian Wirtz there. He's got 4 tackling. Idiots at Villa. I swear, didn't we sell them someone? No, they signed Cole Palmer instead of us. They beat us to Cole Palmer, didn't they? That was such a shame. Such a cheap signing. 11 million, and we nearly got Cole Palmer at Wolves. And he just rejected us. I guess because we'd only just got promoted, wasn't it? Well, you're not laughing now, are you, Cole? We could go in again, to be fair, for him. Yeah, that is true. Palmer and Gordon in that Villa side, yeah. Yeah, 40 mil isn't that much. I don't think he's actually that good. And also, I don't really know where we'd play him because we don't play with a 10. You'd have to play wide. Which isn't the worst thing, I suppose. I was working with this on with this on my headphones and second screen and thought someone was telling me off. Then my name is Cole. No, no, Cole, you're good. You're good. When I was like, you're not laughing out, are you, Cole? Sorry, mate. I can see that'd be a bit unsettling. Right, Gray is showing pleasing progress. That's a right back if ever I saw one. Could just have brought him in. He's a right back. Krupi is also back as well. Lovely. Still no decision from Florian. Oh, look. Mujacic is playing for Montenegro. He's made his full debut for the national team at 17. That's very cool. That's great. He's a fine footballer. Sheshko scored for his country as well. I've just told him I was glued to the TV. And honestly, I didn't actually know that he'd scored until you told me. I'm just straight up lying to these journalists. Glued to the TV, apparently. Watching a Slovenia game. What a liar. Ooh, Yuri Penis has made his debut for the Netherlands. Go on, Penis. Great work. You know how Google listens when you talk around your phone, etc.? I mean, to be fair, what if FM does? I mean, what if Google is right now and I'm saying, great work, Penis? You're all listening to it as well, so you're all as infected with that nonsense. Yuri Penis playing for the Netherlands, by the way. Look at his passing. Could he be a left back? A right back? Could he be a right back? 5 tackling, probably not. Florian could hear you. To be fair, maybe. Ooh, Florian knows now that he's going to be turned into a right back and he's going to reject us. Is that what you're thinking? That could be a slight issue, couldn't it? Sorry, have I still got Alfie Pond? When's his contract up? Set him for release. See you later, mate. It'll then add in your marital status and start showing you baby cots. That, yeah, to be fair. Smart Google. Fuji completes Hokkaido Sapporo signing. Right, we've got Klagenfurt, which is oh, hang on, this is what I wanted to look at. Next gen, I reckon we should have loads in here now. Before I talk about Andy Irving and Klagenfurt. Next gen, surely with 3 teams, all with amazing young players, we're going to dominate the next gen. If not, yes. Oh my word. The top 3. Wow, Tomoc must actually be amazing. Tomoc is 3rd in the next gen. Get Havertz in before the end of the stream. Yeah. Gruber, Mastantuono, and Tomoc. Mastantuono, I thought was not that good on this save. He doesn't look like he's developing as fast, but maybe he is. Maybe he's come a long way and I've just not really noticed it. He's just been consistently playing. Penis is in there as well, which is great. Oh, no, we're just 3rd. Oh, yeah, no, he's there, look. Oh, because he's not Wolfsberger. We've got 3 Wolfsberger. Wow. The top 3 are all at Wolfsberger. Not even Wolfsburg. That's outrageous. Hans Gruber, though, makes sense for him to be top. I think he's a joke. I'm a bit surprised that Mujacic isn't in here, but maybe he is. Those are our 3 here. Penis gets in the top 10 as well. Let's have a look at 11 to 20. Any of our players here? No. I do need to scout all of these, though, don't I? Tomasini. Underscored, yeah. 21 to 30. Anyone of ours in here? No. That Acuna, though, we kept looking at him, didn't we? I assume he's still not interested. No. The Austrian Lukaku. Is that Gruber, by the way? Number 24 has red hair. He does, yeah, he does. 31 to here. Yeah, Klintberg got in. We've signed him for Wolfsburg. That's fun. I think Christian Gruber has been called the Austrian Lukaku, which is fantastic. Acuna will talk in the summer if not sign a new deal. Yeah, I think we're going to have to wait on that, aren't we? Also, I do wonder if with one of our teams, we just go really big and try and sign Escobar. Like, he's only going to become more expensive, isn't he? Like, he might not want to move. He probably won't, but something we might need to look at. 24 is Danny. The redhead kid might be free, by the way. He's on an MLS second team. Is he? He's not. Contract till 2028. Lagger away. Centre back. He doesn't look that good. I suppose he's 17, to be fair. 31 to 40, we've got Klintberg in there. 41 to 50, we have none of our ones in there. Did no Banyos? And who? Yeah, it was Banyos, Acuna, and Escobar were the three we were kind of looking at, wasn't it? They're not in there. Interesting. Can I just do like? Can I add this to as a note or not? I can send messages between them. Can I save this as a note? Like, can I go back to that, or is it just the news item that we come back to? I think it's just the news item, so I don't think it'll show me. How do I look at my notes? How do I see my notes? Notebook. Oh, my words. No, yeah, it doesn't show me all of it. It just tells me that. What a pointless thing. Where did that Colchester guy come from? Was there a Colchester guy in there? Where was he? Otieno, is he on loan? He's on. Oh, I suppose I was going to say he must be on loan from a good team, but he's actually on loan from Sheffield Wednesday anyway. Tanzanian, 7 caps for Tanzania at 19. He doesn't look that good. Yeah, he's Tanzanian. Right. Come on, Florian. Make your decision. Do I need to think about any of these players? No. Staff. My guy's still doing it, isn't it? No, he's not. Can I get... I don't want to do those. Right, that's fine. Right, Florian. Lads. Joe Hodges played for Ireland for the first time. Didn't realise he was still at us as well. His contract is up in the summer too. Can you... 86k. Done. Get him out of here. He scored on his debut. Yeah, I didn't want to do that staff admin. Majagic scored, not his debut, he scored in his second game. He scored for Montenegro now. That is very fun. He's doing well. Also, Tresoldi scored for Italy as well. 2 caps, 2 goals for him for Italy. Yashin also played for Turkey. Ozcan. Right, annual fee, that's fine. I just want to see Florian Wirtz make his mind up, please. I don't know who that is. Why is he our top target? Right, he hasn't made his mind up yet. We're into April now. Toure, manager of the month. Lovely. Go on, son. Yes! With any excess being deducted from next season's transfer budget. That's fun, isn't it? We are signing Florian Wirtz in the summer. If you tell Wirtz he's a right back today, it's April Fool's. That's true, actually. He won't believe us. That's smart. New right back secured. Florian Wirtz has been entrapped by us. He's going to be brilliant. It's not even an April Fool's. Poor Florian. Yep. Poor Florian. Right, I'll tell you what, chap. With that in mind, and I need to check, actually. I wonder if Luke's messaged me. I think we'll call it there for today. I'm very glad that we did manage to get a stream in, and things seem to be working. I'm going to go and see and just check my mic to make sure it's working the best it can be. You should train to be a ball playing centre-back. He's a bit small for that. That's too far. Don't be silly. But yeah, chat, thank you so much. That was a good stream. Good fun. I'll drop a save. I will... go and make a bit more progress so that we can try and finish this. Remember, the weekend stream this weekend is on Saturday, and the aim will be to finish this season off. We've got a potential final, FA Cup final. We've got a potential, or we have got a title race to go and do with Wolfsburg as well. Yes, Thank you so much for hanging out. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Get yourselves in the Discord. Follow me on Twitter, etc. Go and join the Patreon, and you get what it says on that list of things that Leonie's put into the chat there. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you on Saturday, 10 a.m., if not just before, and I will see you very soon. See you next week. I'm off to the football. Enjoy Beyond. Thank you very much. Have a good one, members of the Clat stream. Indeed. I'll tee up a little raid, and we'll jump across to do that if there's one that takes my fancy. Otherwise, see you at the weekend. Love you guys. Bye. Bye now.